this guy
Troops, time to rise
is
and
alive.
shine.
And because Siri is alive, I now have to pay actual attention to Siri's messages again, because he might actually give relevant information in them.
Get ready, prepare to be ready to give your life.
I can't just automatically skip the Siri messages anymore, because he might actually put information in them. Okay, trying to warm up my throat.
Now that you've had your breakfast, I have two very important announcements to make.
The Goofy R.O. ceasefire. Announcements.
Woohoo!
First of all, I've decided to give you the run of the school. Every classroom is now unlocked. I'd originally planned to open them up little by little, but I was really touched by your show of determination yesterday. Consider this your reward.
Awesome. Did some first trying to get a teen room.
Whatever that is, we don't have one here. What about the second announcement? In order to make you a more efficient fighting unit, you need a team leader. Invaders have commanders, so we should have one too. And the position goes to...
Seriously, you want me to be the leader? Nobody said anything yet.
Yeah, besides it's Sumino. Oh, me. You exposed a traitor in our midst and saved your commanding officer from a terrible fate. You've also demonstrated your ability to rally others behind you. Personality makes you a perfect candidate too. What do you guys think? Any objections?
I think it's a good idea. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'll cast my vote for Takumi too. Although in my case, it's probably only worth 0.000000001% of a normal vote.
It's always the Red Ranger leads the team, and it's always the Red Ranger that leads the team in those hero shows. Takumi's got red hair, so he should do fine.
Higher than Hoyo rates? It's literally not. I believe the average... because Pity's evolve. The Hoyo rate is like 1.3%. And it's even better for weapons. My dear sister and I dress in red too. Mr. Sumino is probably the better choice. I had a vision that this would happen. Takumi will lead us all to a brighter future. You're thinking that once he gives the bus to come, you get to be on the bus. Yeah. Fine. That's how you all feel. I'll step down and let Takumi take over. I'm more a cool outsider type anyway.
How about you, Shizuara? Hiroko took a moment to think about it before answering.
Oh, I have no reason to oppose this decision.
Good enough for me. Takumi Sumino, I hereby confer upon you the position of captain of the Special Defense Unit. I expect to help your team members grow and lead them all toward a spectacular victory. What was I supposed to say? Thanks, but no thanks? I don't think anyone would let me weasel out of it like that. Instead, I resigned myself to the inevitable and nodded.
Oh, by the way, finally I did name Akinen Echo. Oh, that's a really cute name. That's a really cute name. So happy for you.
Yeah, okay. I'll do my best. I mumbled a half-assed acceptance. Everyone said things like, "Nice to meet you, Captain," or "Don't let us down, Captain." I think they were just teasing me, though. After a few slaps on the back, they filed out of the cafeteria. Last to leave was Hiroko.
She's very vocal and I only respond at times we make noises at her. That's cute. I've never... the only cat I've ever owned, my parents got before I was born. So, I've never really had a kitten. But they always look really cute.
I hurried over to her before she could get out the door. Hiroko, wait!
What is it?
What do you think it is? We're supposed to talk. You told me you'd tell me what you've been hiding today.
I don't remember making any such promise.
I'm curious, chat. Do you think she's being like cautious of Siri listening in? She smile like that.
I said I'd tell you everything if I didn't change my mind. I thought about it all last night, and unfortunately for you, I did change my mind.
You've got to be kidding me!
I've never kidded anyone in my entire life.
Hideko pushed her glasses up to the brink of her nose for emphasis. She looked tired out somehow. I thought you were on my side.
Your side.
You didn't object when Siri made me captain.
That doesn't mean I approve of you. I just thought that if you were leading the team, it would make things easier for me. Much better to have a figurehead in place so no one will bother me.
Huh? A figurehead?
In other words, you're a puppet leader.
You could have just taken the position yourself.
I'm really not the type to take the lead.
Hi, Bean was killed. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Bunny Brigade. Glad to have you here. Your name is very fitting for the game we're playing.
Besides, I've seen this play out before.
Okay. Dang, my nephew was killed. Oh my gosh.
What are you talking about?
She is doing such a terrible job of hiding the secret. So don't ever use me as a hold memories. That's nice. She's a terrible lady. No, this is gonna be. You're gonna be like,
I've played these games before. Forget about what I said last night. Just move forward and do whatever you believe is best.
With that, Hideko turned and left. The clacking of her heels echoed through the cafeteria, down the halls, and eventually faded away completely.
hydration is key. Please do not forget it in order to take your meds. I don't have meds, I don't think. Did I? But maybe I've forgotten them. Also, my very large water bottle, the straw. Okay, it was stuck in my bottle. It was stuck, but I got it now.
I couldn't stop thinking about what Hiroko had said. How did she know I'd travel back in time?
The comically large water bottle. It's a 2-liter water bottle. Pretty big. Also, who doesn't realize day 4 is far too early to get any answers? Like, you never played a mystery game before. Yeah, I'm doing well, Ben. How are you doing?
She told me to forget all about it, but that was easier said than done. I couldn't focus on anything else. My mind kept drifting back to this mystery. I needed to get the truth out of her. There had to be a way to convince her to tell me what she knew. Having decided that, I wandered around the school looking for her. By the time I actually found her, the sun had already started to sink below the western horizon.
I'm just chilling, typing up haiku for fun, totally not cursed. I would ask you to share it, but I don't want the curse. Please do not share it. Well, this is an unexpected development. Hiroko making secret deals with Zero.
I found Hiroko in the war room. Siri was there too. They hadn't noticed me but seemed to be talking about something serious. I hid behind a nearby pillar, hoping I could listen in on them. In the end, I couldn't hear a thing. If those two were talking in secret, it must be about something important. What were they keeping from me? I was getting more and more curious.
If you look in, you'll see every message there or haiku. Oh, damn.
I cupped my hand around my ear, but all I could hear was my pulse and the electronic buzzing of the nearby machinery. Damn it. Cursing wouldn't help, I knew that. All I could do was catch them as they carried on their mysterious conversation. I must have stood there like that for a pretty long time. Eventually, Sari handed Hiroko something. It was small and fit in the palm of her hand.
What is that? It's either a chocolate bar. What? I don't know. It looks like it maybe would be like a hard drive or something.
I couldn't make out what it was from, where I was standing. Did she get some kind of allowance from him?
I wonder if it would be a remote. The remote detonator to blow us up. Maybe she was like, I know that there's something weird with him. I'm from the future. He's getting infected. Like, I mean, why would she be getting money from Siri?
No, it couldn't be. Whatever it was, Hiroko slipped into her clothes and left the war room. Siri followed suit a little while after.
That's weird.
All that time and I still didn't find out anything useful. What could Hiroko have been talking to Siri about? And what was the thing he gave her? I should go after her. I still have so many questions that need answering.
Huh.
It was past 11 p.m. by the time I headed back to the roof. I was still reluctant to give up and go to bed though, so I decided to knock on Hiroko's door instead. But when I got there,
She isn't here?
there was no one there. It was like Hiroko had disappeared completely.
Okay, my guess is that he sent her away to second to last defense academy because I mean mainly just admit a reason if we know we need to go there before it gets attacked, otherwise they will die.
This is ridiculous. Just where did she go? As I stood there wondering to myself, I heard a noise. It sounded like propellers. I looked over the railing and down to the schoolyard. There, hovering near the wall of fire, was a drone with a fire extinguisher mounted to it. And standing next to it, Hiroko! Hiroko activated the extinguisher and created a hole in the wall. She stepped through it and out into the night. Where's she running off to now? I scrambled down the stairs, hoping it wasn't too late to catch her.
Oh yeah?
I arrived in the entrance hall and sure enough, one of the fire extinguishers was missing. I grabbed the remaining one and headed outside.
Wait, why does she have... Why does the drone have the fire extinguisher? If she has the fire extinguisher.
Once I was past the wall, I walked around for a while, but didn't see any trace of Hiroko. Huh? Guess I shouldn't be surprised. She could be anywhere out here. But now that I'd come this far, I couldn't just give up. Between what she told me last night and her conversation with Siri today, Hiroko had a lot of explaining to do. I wanted to know why she was wandering around off school grounds at night too. Just what is she up to? Still glancing around, I made my way down a narrow alley between two crumbling old buildings. That's when I saw it. As I was turning a corner, I caught sight of someone. They were a pretty long distance away. It was dark too, so I couldn't make out many details. But even from behind, it was obvious enough who it was. Hiroko.
Okay, chat. I'm wondering if she's going to, if whatever in the killing game route, wherever she got her suit from, because that was in the city. I don't know if it was near the edge. I know it was south of the school though.
She was standing outside the entrance to a building on the edge of the town ruins. It didn't look like a house. It was probably some kind of office or facility. She looked around her one last time before slipping inside and disappearing from view. I hurried after her.
Okay, this is a new area, new CG, new background, all total win. Tell you what, when I do my birthday bunathon, I'll make it a goal. Maybe. Research lab? It looks to me like a school. Almost like the abandoned school that we met Siri in back on day 0. It said research lab, did it? Where? Where does it say research lab?
What is this place? Guess I'll head inside. I went through the entrance gate toward the main building.
Wait, it popped on the top left corner. Oh, sure.
I went through the entrance gate and headed toward the main building. I opened the door and slowly and quietly as I could and went inside. Right away I noticed that one of the doors in the hall was slightly ajar and light was spilling out from the room beyond. I crept closer and peered through.
If I had to fathom a guess, chat, is this the teleporter? The time travel device? I mean...
What the? My hand shot up to cover my mouth. I'd almost said that out loud. Yuriko was in there alright, but she hadn't noticed I was here yet. I noticed some kind of large machine casing a few feet away from the door. I darted in and stuck behind it. Phew. With a sigh of relief, I took another look around the room. It was packed with weird-looking machinery, most of it rusting or broken. Maybe this was a research lab once? Doesn't look like it's been used in a long time.
Who even comes up with this stuff? Me! I came up with this idea.
I pulled my head out from my hiding place to see what Hiroko was doing. She seemed to be operating one of the machines, pausing every now and then to adjust her glasses.
That should do it. Now.
She walked over a giant locker and pulled the door open.
So... Well. We finally know where the suits come from. Which implies that this is where she went in the other route, like I thought. Chat, I feel like we're getting some big revelations on day 4. If we're getting this on day 4, what are we going to get for the other 96 days?
Inside were, well, they were some kind of old bodysuits, like what deep sea divers or astronauts would wear. There were several hanging in a locker, more than 10 at least. There were helmets too, old-timey heavy-looking ones. Yuriko grabbed a suit and helmet and took them out of her locker. Huh? Wait, she's not gonna change right here, is she? The thought of being here while she undressed got me really excited, really nervous. Luckily or unluckily, she didn't actually strip down, but put the suit over her clothes.
TMI. For me.
There, ready to go. I'm running out of time if I don't make the leap soon.
Did she say leap? What was that all about? At the back of the room was a control console of some kind. Yuriko walked up to it and brought her fist down on a big red button.
Chat, can I just say, this is ridiculous. And this was the second choice. This could have been our first route. We went down this route on our first choice, right here. On our first New Game Plus playthrough. We were very close to doing this immediately. This is where the other Takumi's gonna come from? Maybe.
That done, she stepped up to a circular platform next to the machine. She got to the center of it and stood there. Then particles of light started to fill the space around her. Oh, wait a minute. What the heck? I had no idea what was going on. My pulse was racing. My mind was drawing a complete blank. There was just one thought in my head. One thought and a rising sense of panic. Yuriko was going to disappear. I'd never see her again. I couldn't let that happen.
Hiruko!
Huh?
It could just be boss fight for having this later on, to be honest, since stuff was fun. Yeah. Whoa! We get a whole animation? I do not think a single other route has had an animation in it. An animation that's route specific.
I'm not really sure what happened after that. But when I came to...
Is he in his bed? Oh no.
I was on the floor and Hiroko was holding me in her arms. At least I think it was Hiroko. She had a helmet on, so I couldn't tell for sure. The next moment though, that question was answered.
Takumi, are you alright? Get a hold of yourself.
But what did she talk to Siri about?
It was muffled, but it was unmistakably Hiroko's voice. I felt a wave of release wash over me, followed by a sharp pain.
What were you thinking? Jumping in without a leap suit.
Leap suit? Is that what the thing you're wearing is called?
Yes. If you perform a parallel leap without one of these, it puts an incredible amount of
A
strain on your
parallel
body.
leap?
What's a parallel leap?
What timeline are we in right now?
She didn't answer. Because of the helmet, I couldn't see what kind of expression she had on her face.
What are you doing here?
I followed you. I had some questions for you, about 100 of them at least.
Okay, here's my thought. I think that the two of us are now going to pass through all of the other timelines. And all those spots of us seeing another Takumi or seeing people in suits. I think that all of that is going to happen here. I think we're going to head to parallel schools to try and like help Takumi with his sickness, whatever.
Although now it's more like 200.
At least your head wasn't seriously damaged. How's the rest of your body?
It feels numb. I don't think I can move. I feel really cold and nauseous too.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
You're going to throw up. Do it after I leave.
Leave? Where are you going?
Back to the academy.
You're going back already? Why?
I don't have time to explain. It's already past midnight.
Midnight? What day is it now then?
Day 5, technically.
Huh.
Late night, day 4, or early morning, day 5?
What does it matter? Are you trying to waste my time?
I mean,
Ugh, I have to go. You stay here and rest.
is this the night that she gets attacked in the school? No. That would be... That's a lot later on. Okay, the attacker. Okay, it's day 16 that we see the two of them in the school together. Or like that, this... Was it the visitor? Yeah, the visitor is that day. And... the sponsor... is also later on. We don't, I think, have any reference to her being in this day.
I mean it. Don't you dare move from this spot.
Except, hold up. Day 5. This is the day that Gaku dies. And I don't think we ever found out who killed Gaku. Did we? And the, and like the killing game route, right? I don't think we know what killed him. Cause... Okay, let's just play.
Hiroko stepped away from me and made her way to a different locker. Not the locker she'd taken the leap suit from. A different one. She opened the door, revealing 2 drones, both fitted with fire extinguishers. Oh, 2? That didn't seem right. If Hiroko used one of them to leave the school, where did the other one come from? I left the extinguisher I used outside, leaning against the wall. It couldn't have ended up in here somehow, could it? While I was sitting trying to make sense of everything, Hiroko grabbed one of the machines and rushed out the door, still wearing her leap suit.
Yeah, no, we didn't get confirmation who killed him.
After lying there for a while, the feeling started coming back to my legs. Pretty soon I was able to move around again and got to my feet. I'm still in the same place as before, right? It looks the same anyway. What happened when I dove into that circle of light after Hiroko?
This monster's basically like, doesn't matter whether I killed him or not.
How long did I black out for? It didn't feel like very long. A minute at most. What could have happened during that minute? No use thinking about it now. I should go after Hiroko. I went to the locker and took out the other extinguisher drone. The pain hadn't completely faded yet, but I pushed through it and made my way outside.
This is the craziest route. I do not know how to feel. I'm genuinely just... I am genuinely shocked. Can you sing me a bedtime lullaby to help me fall asleep? No, because I'm embarrassed to sing on stream.
I knew where Hiroko was going. She told me herself back to the academy. I still didn't get why though. Hiroko had left the school in the dead of night, went to a weird research lab, and then went right back to the school again. What was she doing? What was it all for?
And what relation did it have to Siri? Actually, what night is it Siri died? Siri dies on day 3, right? I believe, yeah.
What was she doing? What was it all for? I kept pondering these questions as I made my way through the ruins. Eventually, I came inside a familiar territory. Last Defense Academy, standing there just like I'd left it.
Oh no! This is not gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. This is not gonna be good.
Now where's Hiroko?
realized it in there.
The fire extinguisher that harnessed our hemoanima put out undying flames.
Oh no. Oh. She's the morgue. Okay. So if I'm right, and this is the day that Gaku dies, which for reference, we thought that we killed him because everyone thought that we killed him because he died to weapons very similar to ours, I believe. But the morgue at this point in time implies that this is the route that Aito is dead. I'm scared. I'm terrified. I'm terrified of this. I hate this. Where am I going? I'm on the wrong floor. Is it this floor? Yeah.
Oh, isn't this classroom usually locked? It looks like I can get inside now.
Oh no. Oh no.
Huh? What is that? Several desks were lined up in the strange classroom. And there was something lying on top of one of them. Something vaguely human-shaped under a white sheet. I slowly walked up to it, grabbed the white sheet, and pulled it off.
Aito? No. It can't be.
Yeah, I guessed
He was shut
exactly
up in
where
his
we are.
cage. There's no way he could have gotten out. So then
I guessed exactly where we are.
how did he get here? And why is he dead?
But before I could do anything, a loud noise erupted from somewhere else in the school. It sounded like it came from above me. Confused and bewildered, I rushed into the hall and up the stairs.
Gaku.
When I got to the third floor, I heard the noise again. It's coming from the infirmary.
The infirmary. No, Gaku dies in one of the classrooms. Also, I'm so bad with directions. I just have to run in random directions and hope we eventually find where we're going. Did we even go off a floor? Yeah, we did. Oh no.
Somebody was collapsed in one corner of the room. She still had the weird suit on, but her helmet was gone now. I could see her face clearly. It was Hiroko. I scrambled over to her and propped her up, just like she'd done for me earlier.
Huh?
Hiroko, are you okay? Come on, hang in there.
What?
I shook her shoulders and her eyelids fluttered open. When she saw me, her eyes went wide with shock. And then for some reason, she kicked me in the stomach. Oh! I went flying like a rag doll. I smacked into a corpse recovery drone and it fell to the ground with a clatter. And that wasn't the end of it either. When I looked up, Hiroko was standing right in front of me.
What? Actually, this sort of makes sense. Because in this route, we are Gi-infected. Or rather, the original us, the us from this timeline should be Gi-infected.
She reached down and began squeezing my neck. It felt like she was trying to wrench my head clean off.
Hiroko, what are you doing? Please, stop it.
I tried to pry her hands off me, but I wasn't strong enough. Whatever happened, the research facility had taken too much of a toll on me.
Please, Hiroko.
It should have been me. Hi, blog.
At this rate, I'm really gonna...
I never got to finish. The next moment, I blacked out completely.
That has to be Hiroko.
I don't know how much time had passed after that. My consciousness drifted back at some point for a little while. Everything was still kind of fuzzy though. My vision was blurry. It was hard to make out what was going on around me. But I had the vague impression of someone standing in front of the revival-matic. It was Hiroko. There was a corpse recovery drone on the floor next to her. Was somebody inside? I really couldn't tell from where I was. I tried to sit up, but in the state I was in, I couldn't even lift my head up.
Damn, Takumi, you can't have a power. As a reminder, he almost died that very day. His face is literally purple because he didn't wear a leap suit. He has an excuse.
I tried to sit up, but in that state I was in, I couldn't even lift my head up. So I just lay there and watched. The last thing I saw was her recovery drone getting sucked into the larger machine. And then everything went black again.
How many days are we out for? Did we die? Are we unconscious?
The next time I woke up, it was a lot more sudden and more violent. I was on my feet, forced to stand with my arms held behind my back. Don't tell me, was all that just an act?
People do tell me I have a talent for inhabiting a character.
You sure fooled me.
It's me. I was Hiroko all along.
Yeah, I know. I looked over the revival-matic. It was empty and the drone from before was gone.
I only wish this was just a play. Then maybe we could rewrite the script so I wouldn't make such a terrible mistake.
A mistake?
I couldn't save him.
She tried to save Gaku.
I had no idea what Hiroko was talking about, but it felt like it would be a bad idea to press her on it.
So she knew Gaku was going to die. How? Unless when we got unless on day 2 she got the memory of the slasher route. That's the only way I can think about it. Because in her original route, I don't think she knew that Gaku died. Otherwise, she would have saved Gaku in the original route. It has to be post-slasher route where she knows that Takumi was infected and did kill Gaku.
Her voice was small and fragile in a way I hadn't heard before.
Well, we're done here. Let's get going.
Huh?
We're going back to where we belong.
Wait, Hiroko, tell me what's going on. Why are we going back there?
You mean the lab?
This is some kind of research facility, right? Just what kind of research do they do here? Hiroko wouldn't answer me. She just kept going, leaving me no choice but to follow her. Hiroko, please tell me what's going on. I'm so lost. It's bad enough that we're in this weird lab, but also I saw a body back in the school.
When did you see that?
A body?
Yeah, it was Ido.
Oh, right. Yes, sorry. I thought he saw Gaku off screen.
I saw him with my own 2 eyes. He was in the classroom on the 2nd floor. He'd been drained. He was just a dried up husk.
I see.
Is that all? Aren't you shocked by that?
Not especially.
Seriously? Hiroko turned away, shutting down any further conversation. She began flipping switches and turning dials on different pieces of machinery around the room. I trailed after her, asking question after question, but she ignored me and just kept working. Then she opened up the large locker.
Put this on.
That was the most she'd said to me in a while.
Oh, this is so good.
Oh.
Well, how do you like it?
You called this a leap suit, right?
See how it adjusted to fit your height? That's one of its special functions. It will automatically shrink or stretch to fit the dimensions of Whoever wears it.
It's not like I'm insecure about being short or anything.
Well, we should get going.
Hiroko stepped away from me. She pressed the red button on the control console and stepped onto the round platform, like I'd seen her do before.
Come on, hurry.
She barked an order at me and I instinctively complied.
It'll start any moment now.
What will?
3, 2, 1.
This is crazy. Also very, very blinding.
It's done.
Huh?
Let's head back.
What? Back where?
Are we gonna go through this every time? Where else would we be going back to?
Hiroko stepped off the platform and hung up her leap suit in the locker. I did the same, still totally lost about what was going on.
Don't tell anyone what you've seen here today. You understand what will happen if you do, don't you?
Behind her glasses, her eyes were filled with murderous intent. I gulped nervously and nodded.
So chat, you know how this game has this whole thing of like, you answer one question, like we now know where she went in the killing game route to get the suit. We now know how there can be multiple versions of the same people, and my conspiracy theories have been mostly true, partly true. But now we have the question of, when the hell did Hiroko learn about this? When did she find out that there was a time travel machine? Was that her original route? Did Seri just tell her now? I don't think Seri just told her now. But she had to get something off Seri. Is that why I don't know. Can she kill Seri and just take it in other routes?
It was around 4 a.m. when we got back to the school. It's still dark. My list of questions I wanted to ask Hiroko was fast approaching 300. But I didn't have the energy to bring up any of them.
My current theory is that Route 0 is in fact not Route 0. Oh, for sure, Hiroko had knowledge, I believe, on Route 0. Which means that our Route 0 was not her Route 0. Drink water. You got it, Coda.
But I didn't have the energy to bring up any of them. My body got put through the ringer at the lab, and kicked and strangled shortly after. It was no wonder I was exhausted.
Actually, chat, who do we think she put into the machine? That's something we did not get an answer to. Aito was the only confirmed dead body. But it clearly... like, it had to be Gaku, right? Which she couldn't save? Yeah, but like, that... it has to be Gaku, right? Because no one else, aside from Aito, is dead at that point. Gaku dies on that night. And we know there has to be one of these two timelines because Aito is dead. Unless I'm... yeah. The only person that dies fully besides Aito? Well, yeah, but Gaku dies on that night. Gaku explicitly dies on that night by, I believe Takumi when he's possessed by Gi.
Today is give every bunny girl random gift.
Ba, 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 da, da, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba. Ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, ba, ba. Ba, ba. Ba, ba, da, ba. Ba, ba, da, ba, da, da. Ba, da, ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da, ba. Ba, ba, da, ba. Thank you, Azrael. That's extremely generous of you. But I'm not a bunny girl. I'm a bunny boy, remember? Thank you, though. How are you doing? Wait till we find out this bunny girl is not a bunny girl. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
My body. She still hasn't apologized for any of that. Oh well, only one thing to do now. I went back to my room and fell into my bed.
Also, I'm thinking this through. If today's give every bunny girl random gift, it's how many bunny girl VTubers do you think there are? Like, surely there's, at least like, I don't know, 20,000. If you're giving $20 to each of them, that's like, you could buy a house for that. Bunny are the same to me. That's why I'm not bunny, I'm bunny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not maybe there are foxes, that is so true. Oh my gosh. Foxes and wolves. I don't know, at least for more. I think she's been the suit guy this whole time and I experienced all these harassing and doing things to really save them. Yeah, well, that's what I think. The only part that doesn't make sense is Aito. Aito became the second sponsor. I don't know why Kiruko would start the killing game. Which means I believe this first sponsor should be a different person. Again, I don't know, she's in a video game. Nah. I don't think they'd do that. Not again. Not again. Hi, Abby.
I went back to my room and fell onto my bed. All of a sudden, I felt more tired than I had in a long time. I allowed myself to relax and soon fell into a deep, deep sleep.
At least we know one way I should get to the killing game route. Yeah, I guess the question is, what route does he go there from? Like, that's the main question. I feel like he has to come from this route. You know how rabbits replicate, there's enough to pay off any economic debt? No.
I woke up and went outside, realizing I must have slept away most of the day. I didn't feel so tired of being up anymore, but my head was still as fuzzy as ever. Not so much for fatigue as the 300 or so questions swirling around in my mind. For now, I decided to focus on just one of them, and I knew which one.
Huh?
Aito.
He'll be alive. Of course he'll be alive. And you're going... Takumi is going to tell Aito about the time travel device. Aito is going to use that knowledge to break out and go to the other timeline.
Aito, you're...
What's the matter, Takumi? You look like you've seen a ghost. Not that I've seen a ghost myself, or seen how you look when you've seen one.
I just double checked, and on day 5 of the killing game round, someone attacks Kumi, knocks him out, lol. Wait, what? Wait, Blog, is that the one where... Wait, is it... Oh my god, Blog, that is the one where Takumi hears a knock on his door. He goes to the door, he doesn't see anyone, and something hits him from behind, right? Is that the one, Blog? Yeah. So, is the assumption then that in that route... Hold up. In that route... Did she knock out Takumi, kill him, and that's how she raised the Gita? Yeah, and that's how she erased the gate data. Because in this series of events, in the mystery and killing game timeline, he doesn't act gay infected. But, so she clearly went through the slasher route first. She went through this slasher route, failed, and then she had the information of the slasher route to go back. And obviously she couldn't affect this timeline because she'd lived through it. She could... Well, so he didn't die in that timeline. Gaku didn't die then. Okay. Got it. This is a little confusing. I love this. This feels like watching a season of Doctor Who. Just trying to piece it all together in my mind. When you think about it, isn't that expression a little problematic? I mean, it's hardly showing proper respect towards the dead.
You're alive. In response to my comment, Ido put his hands on the bars of his cage and pushed against them.
Last time I checked, yes. If I were Ghost, I'd have phased out of here a long time ago. So, thinking Takumi was getting infected killed Gaku, but then Hiroko cured him. Yeah. Because I believe in the slasher out, she says something along the lines of, I killed you, that's why you're out for 13 days, but it was too late. Breathe. Remember to breathe, chat. I believe in the slasher timeline route, she explicitly says, like, it was too late. Okay.
What's going on here? I saw his body just last night, didn't I?
Seriously, Takumi. What's wrong? Did you come across a corpse that looked like me or something?
He's quick on the uptake as always. I've barely said anything and he's already figured it out already.
You might not believe it, but I know how to keep a secret. I still haven't told anyone about you coming from the future. If you need someone to talk to confidentially, I'm always here. Come on, tell me what happened. Don't tell anyone what you've seen here today. You understand what will happen if you do, don't you?
I knew better than to take the risk. I left without saying another word.
Hi, Andre. How are you doing today, Andre?
That night, the others ate a sumptuous dinner in the cafeteria before heading back to their rooms. I struggled to force down a few spoonfuls of rice porridge. I put it aside to stopped Hiroko before she could leave. Hiroko, have you got a minute? I really need to talk to you.
This is that classroom that's always locked.
Yeah, I asked Sari to unlock it for us.
Why did you bring me here?
This is where I found it. This is where I saw Ido's body last night. He'd had all the blood drained out of him.
You know, I'm just thinking, this would be crazy, chat, if this was your first role. You know? Like, sorry, if this was your first route. You would have so many questions about why Aito's dead. I mean, I feel like, no, in fact, I feel like the average person would be able to work out that when she mentioned the parallel leap, parallel worlds. I feel like that would have been, especially as you've had the decision to kill or not kill, have some story block. Chad made it very clear I'd know when things were story blocked. When I asked, so I don't think this is story blocked.
He had all the blood drained out of him.
Bun, last night someone told you hi for me, right? I don't remember him saying that.
Somebody must have absorbed his cryptoglobin. But then when I checked again today, the body wasn't here. But that's not the weirdest part. Aito's still alive. He's in his cage like normal. I even spoke to him.
And?
I got to thinking, and this has something to do with that weird lab, doesn't it? You mentioned something called a parallel leap before. That's what we did when we used the machine, right? I still don't really get it, but I get the feeling that's why so much doesn't seem to add up. Hiroko was silent.
Yeah, this was my first route. And like I said, it puts events in totally different context. Oh my gosh. You and me played different games, Blog. You and me played different games.
If it wasn't all that surprising, the way she'd been acting, I hadn't expected her to just tell me everything just like that. But I wasn't giving up. Instead, I ushered her into another room.
Why here?
You spoke to Sari about something important here yesterday.
You were spying on us?
I'd prefer it if you didn't put it like that.
Either way, it's not a pleasant habit.
When you finished talking, Sari gave you something. What was it?
Just some dried kombu kelp in case I got hungry.
Okay. Now tell me the truth.
Still working on watching the VOD today, saw Swole Showman. Yeah, I saw your comment on the YouTube.
Again, no answer. I sighed, shook my head, and moved on.
Quite the little tour of the school you're taking me on.
This will be our last stop. Last night, I rushed in here and found you passed out in the corner.
Okay, so here's what I think. I think she called on Takumi's doorbell. He came out. She knocked him out. As she was like dragging him here or something, he woke up. He knocked her out. Killed Gaku. She woke up, thought we were him, attacked us. Then the geared fed Takumi came back. She killed him. Threw him in the thing. Pulled him out, put him back in his bed. Okay, I have to check as well. Chat, do any of you remember in the other route where Gaku died, did they mention that, like, was that one of was that the route where the coffin drones were hacked to not work or something? I remember that happening on one of the routes. I don't remember if it was this route. It doesn't really matter. I'm just for my own sake.
I had no idea what had happened, and things only got more confusing from there. When you woke up, you kicked me in the stomach and tried to strangle me. Maybe you can explain that?
Huh?
You still haven't apologized for that, you know.
I didn't have a lot of choice in the matter. It was a regrettable accident.
Ah!
An accident that nearly killed me.
Wait, since when we have a comfy emote? Derpa. Derpa, is that a joke? Derpa, this is one of my oldest emotes.
Fine, I'm sorry. You've got your apology. Can I go now?
Yuriko was already turning to leave, but I grabbed her arm before she could go any further. I'm not done yet. After you nearly killed me, I came to just for a minute. And I saw you in front of the Revive-O-Matic with a corpse recovery drone.
Am I just be dumb, you know? No, I don't blame you. I have something like 60 emotes. I put this on my head because I never use it. You know?
Who was inside the drone, Hiroko? You said I couldn't save him. Him. Who were you talking about? Whoever was in the recovery drone.
Oh. Was that all you wanted to ask?
Just one more thing, and this one's the most important of all. You already know that time travel exists. You knew I came here from the future. How? Hiroko pushed aside a lock of her long, silky hair and looked away. She was clearly nervous. She was biting her lip, fiddling with her choker, tapping her heels. Finally, she made up her mind and spoke up.
Alright, I'll tell you.
You will?
On one condition. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to have a lot to do. I might struggle to get it all done by myself, so I'll need someone to help with it.
Huh?
I don't think Takumi's gonna be much help in the zombie route, but sure.
You mean me?
Naturally,
What exactly would you want me to do?
just do as you're told. Follow my instructions and don't ask questions. I need to be able to work in peace without stopping to explain things to you. Provided the work gets done, I'll answer all your questions on the evening of day 9.
Chad, this is crack up. I love that every time something is mentioned, I'm like, okay, time to go to the book. What happens on day 9? There's a battle on day 9. Okay, day 8 and or day 9 is the day where second to last gets attacked. Second to last gets attacked on day 9.
You really will this time, right? You're not going to change your mind again?
I give you my word. Just so long as you hold up your end of the bargain.
Hiroko looked me dead in the eye. I met her gaze without flinching.
I feel like Hiroko probably could have saved Gaku if Toomey hadn't slowed it down. I agree. Yeah. There's no... Unless we're get infected in this route, I don't think she'll ever get the chance to save him, because that's the only route. He gets attacked. Like, it's so early on, it's barely branched.
Okay, you've got yourself a deal.
Lol, this game was interesting me. Also, Tsubasa's best girl. This game is incredible, Dab. Tsubasa is not best girl. That is Darumi.
Hiroko called me in my room shortly before dawn the next morning.
Oh. I'll get right to the point. I'm going to Second to Last Defense Academy today, and I want you to come with me. I'm sure you understand why we're going.
Huh?
To get Nigo and the others, right? Hiroko nodded. It was no surprise she knew about the other campus. Derry had explained it to everyone a few days ago after all.
Ah!
Hey, wait a minute, today. You know me right now, do you?
Of course.
Not even 4:30.
Time is of the essence. We need to be back here before tomorrow.
Tomorrow was day 7. That was the day the first commander we faced came back to fight us again. You mean for the battle? How do you know about that already?
And that's the penalty. I told you not to ask questions, or are you incapable of holding up your end of the deal?
I reluctantly held back the torrent of questions welling up inside me.
Tied between Hiroku, Tsubasa, Darumi, and Kiyoshika. Rest in peace, Moko, Karara, Kako, and Nozomi.
Now go wake the others up.
Huh?
We'll need more than 2 of us for this journey. We need to put together an excursion team.
Okay, but why do I have to be the one to do it?
I know it's such a pain, isn't it? Are you starting to see why I made you captain now?
This voice acting is good though. Thank you. I momentarily thought about Moko. That's because you're watching the VODs and she's dead in your bed. I love this song.
I decided to run things by Siri before getting the others involved.
In my future, the other academy was attacked on day 10. During that battle, Moko was taken prisoner and later killed. It's better for us to avoid losing soldiers if we can help it, right? So I was thinking of going there and bringing them back here.
Why so early in the day, though? Because there will be an invader attack here tomorrow. We'll all have to leave soon if we want to make it back in time for that.
I mean... Okay, so this is another really interesting part because Hiruko knows that Takumi being here will change when the invaders attack us because they're powered up. Takumi is not aware of the fact that him being here has already caused a ripple effect.
Siri spent a few minutes thinking the matter over.
Alright, I'll allow it.
Thanks, there's just one thing worrying me though. When the attack does come, everyone's probably gonna ask how I knew about it. I've already decided not to tell them about the time travel, so...
Aha!
Don't sweat it, I'll come up with something.
What you loving, throwing you on the bottom.
As it happens, I received word from the artificial satellite. Siri was explaining the situation to the rest of the team.
Yeah.
According to their intel, there's going to be another attack sometime tomorrow. They were able to deduce us by analyzing the enemy's movements from above. There's going to be a lot more of them than you saw on your first day here. So I've made the decision to call in the troops from the other campus to supplement our current fighting strength. I had to hand it to him. He sounded convincing. The others accepted the story without a second thought.
Hi, Max.
So you're saying we need to get there and back all before tomorrow?
Hiroko was playing her part too. You'd have never guessed this was her idea in the first place.
So, who's going and who's staying?
Sumino, Shizuara, Kawana, and Genzaki. You'll be our excursion team.
What about me? I want to go marry the guys at the campus too.
Oh!
Nobody said anything about murder, Miss Amamiya. I get Takumi and Hyoko. We've seen they can fight, but why'd you pick the other two? Yeah, why did you pick us? Local stream later. If we end up having to fight while we're out there, wouldn't Takamura and Darumi be a better choice?
But that would leave us without any experienced fighters back here. Just think about what that would mean if the excursion team didn't make it back in time.
I guess that makes sense.
Can you handle it, Tsubasa?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't eaten today, so if worst comes to worst, I won't have a lot to throw up.
How about you, Shoma? You'll be fine. I've been giving us some intensive training the last couple days.
Right, that's why I look like this now. Whoa! Explanation mark! Explanation mark! Explanation mark! Explanation mark! Exclamation mark! Okay, chat, we know which writer did this route. I can't even control it now. If I relax a little, I go back to normal. Sorry, you must have found that pretty revolting, huh?
Nobody spoke. We were all still in shock.
Takumi, you've seen this before.
Well, not all of us. Shoma himself was fine and Takamaru since he'd been one training in. And also, for some reason Hiroko wasn't faced by Shoma's transformation either. Almost as if she'd seen it before.
I mean, she has. Interestingly though, this would have been another hint if this was your first route. Because in the original timeline, the vanilla timeline, she was dead by the point he did the transformation. Shoma's really growing, not a Showa. Anyway, you don't have to worry about me. I'll do my best to be useful in my own trashy way. You guys remember when I mentioned feeling a surge of power before? You all found that too, right?
We all nodded.
I get the feeling I can do great things with this power.
The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences.
By going back in time, I had broken that absolute law. And the resonance effect that made everyone stronger was already having consequences I hadn't counted on.
Let's be on our way. We can't afford to waste time.
Alright, good luck out there.
Y'all take care now. FB best boy. Yeah. I wonder what part he's gonna play in this. Chat, do you reckon that we can take FB with us to a different timeline? What would that even do?
With that, the members of our excursion team went to the war room for an additional briefing from Siri. Apparently there was a shortcut we could take by putting out flames in strategic places. This route would cut down on our journey time considerably. It still isn't the kind of round trip we could make in a couple of hours though. If we made it back before sunset, that would be enough for me.
Wait, I didn't take FB into account. What, for best boy? For the husbando? Mine's Yugamo without a doubt. As of now.
Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Ready? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we'll take good care of the place while you're gone. Then let's go.
Wait, I still need to go to the bathroom.
I don't have time to mess around here. I should get going.
Ba, 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 ba.
According to the map, the shortcut is...
Mine's unironically Gaku. Oh my gosh. Good night, Soren. See you in half an hour. Also, don't forget to say hi from people.
Right over here.
How do you know that?
Siri told us so, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Don't just stand there mumbling, get moving.
You're so quirky to hear. Oh my fuck. You're quirky. Only I get to call me quirky. Okay, I'm doing this manually because we may as well get the resources. I'll take that. charge again.
I found something.
Oh man, it's kind of weird hearing.
I found something.
It's weird hearing Shoma talk because they never use Shoma. Bada bada, bada bada, bada bada bada.
I'll take this.
Bada bada bada. Did I blush anymore? Oh my gosh, Dahlia's emotes are so cute. I mean, sorry, her emotes are so quirky.
I'll take this.
Sure. A bomb.
I found something.
I found something. Oh. Let's get some resources by going the wrong way.
I'll take that.
Bada bada. Bada 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 bada. Bada bada bada. Ow.
Did it.
Bada bada bada. Bada bada bada. My inventory is full of garbage, but that's what you get when you explore the starting area. Crazy.
I'll take that.
Meh. Meh, meh, meh. Move to the next area. There's nothing out here but gears. And I don't know how to fix cars.
My name is Takumi, and I only know how to do physics. Everything else is a little outside of my wheelhouse, I'm afraid. I know it's a really bad habit. I intended to
I'll take
learn other
this.
things, but I just kept forgetting about it. I'm really sorry, guys.
I don't need this rock. But that rock back where you came from, so help me, so help me. Oof. It was an unavoidable death, chat. There was nothing we could do.
I'll take that.
It was unavoidable, truly. Mama, can we switch more before I go to bed? Mama? Mama? Moving parts, I'm out of my element. Mama! Phew, we finally made it. So that's second to last Defense Academy.
That's it, no doubt about it.
You're talking like you've been here before.
I thought I told you not to ask questions. Do you want another penalty?
A penalty? Awkward. I only in bathrooms, I'm ready to burst. Dude. Just go in the middle of nowhere. You're who's gonna whatever.
Shoma dashed off towards the school and disappeared inside.
He could have just gone on the way here.
You probably can't go outdoors. He strikes me as the delicate type.
Then as the rest of us got closer, I saw her. Nozomi.
Okay, I'm really curious if any other characters are gonna catch on. Obviously, Aito will. But like, I wonder if Tsubasa is gonna be like, how'd you know her name or something?
My pulse started racing. My breathing got heavier. I felt an uncontrollable burning in my chest.
There's also a very interesting caveat, chat. Chat, we haven't had to deal with this in a while, but Siri does not know Nozomi's here. Maybe, oh shoot, Takumi probably mentioned her to Siri. But in other routes, Siri hasn't known Nozomi's here.
I felt an uncontrollable burning in my chest. Nozomi was alive. She was alive again and right here in front of me. Without thinking, I almost reached out to touch her. But I fought that impulse and pulled it back. Right. That's right. This was the moment I'd been waiting for. The whole reason I made this trip. It wasn't because Hiroko told me to. Even if she hadn't, I'd have insisted on coming anyway. This was all to see Nozomi again. This time I'd do whatever it took to protect her.
You must be Takumi, right? Was there not explain +1 on entity counter at some point? Yes. And they slasher route where we played as Nozomi. And the slasher route we played as Nozomi, there was +1 on the last day. The other days with the +1 were just because a random invader had entered the school and was living there.
Huh?
And you two are Hiroko and Tsubasa?
I don't understand.
How do you know our names?
Hiroko, Tsubasa, and I shared a confused glance. But then...
Oh dear. I'm most terribly sorry we weren't here to greet you.
Read us?
We had to help Kyoshika get her sword out of her. You know where. Technically, it was her sword sheath.
It was stuck in there pretty tight. Took us a while to pull it out.
You know where? You don't mean... But please don't get the wrong idea. It was lodged in the drain pipe in the bathroom. That's all. That is its own question. Lady Carrara thrust the Holy Jumanji sword sheath in there in a moment of impish high spirits. It was clogged. What was I supposed to do? Just what do you think my beloved sword is? Well, I know something you used to. What? Don't say another word.
Whoa, back up a minute. Can we answer our question, please?
Yes, what's all this about coming out to greet us?
We received a communique from the Honorable Siri, you see.
I see, so basically Siri called ahead and let you know how to expect us. And not just that, he told us the other stuff he's been keeping secret too.
He explained how the circumstances have changed. I was about to say, I thought Kyoshika refused to bring her Holy Jumanji to the bathroom with her. Yeah, it's weird to watch your friend go to the bathroom. Wait, I still don't get it. If Siri could contact you, why did we have to come get you? He was only able to get in contact a few hours ago. The electronic interference has been rather fierce of late. Why believe that? I don't know.
Bet you know what's going on now. About the attack on Last Defense Academy tomorrow.
Yes, we do.
That makes things easier. I wouldn't want to waste time explaining things to you. Nigo, get the school bus ready to leave.
It already is. I'm afraid that I won't be joining you, though. Huh? I'm unable to abandon Second Last Defense Academy. I've been ordered to guard it with my life. Nico is without a doubt the most underdeveloped character in the game. And every time I'm just waiting for him to finally do something of importance. He never seems to. Ordered by who? Was it this Siri person? No, these orders came from someone higher up.
Nico looked up as he said this.
Is this the first time we've seen the artificial satellite during the day? We still know who the higher ups are. We have no idea.
Up at the huge celestial body in the sky, with countless mechanical lights, the artificial satellite.
The enemy hasn't realized the school is only a decoy yet. Sooner or later they will attack it. When that happens, are you planning to self-destruct?
Oh my! How did you know?
Sorry, but I won't allow that. We can't afford to lose you.
If I thought Hiroko was showing a softer side of herself, I was wrong. The very next moment, she dashed towards Nico and brought her heel down viciously on his head.
Yeah.
It has to be that she's trying to stop the enemy from gathering Nico's intel?
What the?
Whoa, that was sweet! I wish I could do kicks like that.
Nico fell to the ground with a thud, still scattering sparks from the top of his head. Some part of his body was making a high-pitched staticky whine I'd never heard before.
Why did you do that?
Good grief, and I thought I was the killer of this group. Don't worry, an attack like that won't destroy him. I just forced him to shut down for a while.
Everyone stood rooted to the spot, stunned into silence. It felt like we were doing that a lot today. As usual, Hiroko was totally unconcerned about what anybody thought of her.
Now, let's get going.
She picked up Nico like he was a piece of hand luggage and began carrying him towards the parking lot. The school bus was waiting.
It's still kind of weird to me out. The second academy is like a recolor of our school, very slightly. So I see rooms like this, I'm like, why is there green lighting on the floor? And I'm like, oh wait, just green here.
And then, with all of us safely on board the school bus, we left Second Last Defense Academy behind without another word.
Hey, maybe some actual Nico relevance. That's definitely the first time we've seen Nico on the bus. Okay, I'm hoping. We know that when in the vanilla timeline, when Nico was being put back together, he started playing boot up messages that he claimed he wasn't aware of about Project Exodus and stuff. I wonder if we'll be able to get that information out of him. Please show me. No, Lucia. Oh my god.
This whole episode had added another 100 questions to the list of things I wanted to ask Hiroko about. But I'd just have to keep that to myself until the end of day 9. I sat squirming in my seat, reminding myself to be patient, no matter how difficult that might be.
By the way, does it feel like we're forgetting something important?
No.
I've got all 28 volumes of my favorite manga.
What's so important about that? And I've got my signed World Championship belt. Nobody cares!
Now that you mention it.
Weren't there supposed to be 4 of you?
No!
Oh no!
Shoma! We forgot all about him!
We made a U-turn and rushed back to Second Last Defense Academy. Sure enough, we found Shoma in the courtyard there, tears streaming down his face.
Genuinely, I cannot imagine a worse fate than being taken to a random place that's going to be attacked tomorrow. You go to the bathroom, come out, everyone you know has left, and as far as you're aware, you're the only person like within like a day's walk of your location. Hi buddy, you on Twitch too? Hi cool, yeah, it should be pinned in the YouTube chat.
We picked him up and made a fresh start on our return journey.
I'd cry. I would. It's a 2.5 meme here.
Really, I don't mind.
Literally.
It's no wonder you'd forget about me. I know my existence is about as flimsy as a 0.01 millimeter thin piece of rubber.
That's not true!
Did you actually understand what that meant?
Not exactly, but I kinda got the gist of it, you know?
There's only one thing you can use a rubber that thin for.
Don't say it!
Also, I just noticed, what is Moko's expression in the back there? She has her soul bubble coming out, but I don't know why. Does she don't like driving in cars? Finally, can we finally get a route for Shoma? I want to hear about him. We've had a route for Shoma. He murdered his classmate. And it was brutal and horrible. Hi, Hidden. Open here, didn't see you to scroll down a bit more. You mean I'm not your number one?
We spend the rest of the journey doing our very best to cheer Shoma up. Eventually, we build his self-esteem back up to its normal, albeit still low level, and Last Defense Academy came into view on the horizon.
Actually, Jason, Shoma's route was the original route. He had his massive training arc and his fight with Karara and stuff in the first route. In the vanilla route. I'm killing YouTube, and yes, you are, but Twitch be twitchy. Oh.
Made it back. That's relief.
Oh, were you worried about us?
No, I was just... Never mind, it ain't important.
He's been pacing around the school in a tizzy the whole day.
That's just part of my training routine. It's leg day, that's all.
So, those guys with you are... The Faceless NPC squad. Hello there. My name is Nozomi Kirifuji.
No!
I'm Mokoro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction. Yoshika Megadori at your service. Bow your heads, peasants. I am Karara Osazuki, the great and powerful.
And I'm Yugamo Mokage, teenage assassin, hopeless romantic, and all-around nice guy. You're all totally distinct characters.
Maybe a little too distinct. We gotta introduce ourselves too. Oh, we look boring next to them. That's alright. Nigo already told us all about you. Nigo's that little critter in the red beret, yes? Oh, they already repaired him. I am second to the Last Defense Academies. You're basically Siri's underling, right?
You filled us in on you guys from the second campus already.
Anyway, let's get started. What are the rules for this killing game, Siri? Yo, I want some steak. Hi, is this a new timeline? Oh my god, Seth. Oh my god, Seth! Seth, you have missed a lot. Yes. This is the craziest timeline without a doubt.
There's no killing game.
We have a battle coming up tomorrow. Now that the introductions are over, we should rest up until then.
So, you guys are really gonna fight with us? You know it. We'd scarce come all this way just to deny you now.
The team from the other academy had discussed the resolve on the way over. After Nico told them all about World Death, Crypto Globin and the Exodus Project, and the artificial satellite, they were in no doubt about what they had to do.
From here on, we just protect the baby in the defense room until day 100. Alright. Then the missiles he's been charging up will be launched in all directions.
All the invaders will be wiped out and that'll be the end of World Death.
But right before we shoot off and escape pods, we back up with the rest of the humanity on the artificial satellite. What possible reason could we have for refusing to help? We make it through these 100 days, and everyone's stories end happily. We're with you all the way. Thanks, guys. Glad to have you on board. Hey chat, is this the first ever timeline where we've had everyone alive at the school? I think this is. Because in the coming of age route, I think Darumi was the only one who's dead. And in every other route, we've never had Nico here. Like, is either through time travel being from different route timeline sponsor? No, but we traveled to a different timeline, Seth. We went to a different timeline and interacted with one of the routes that we've already done in a previous stream. We tried to save Gaku from dying in the start of the Kill Aito route.
Our team welcomed the arrivals with open arms. It just melts my cold heart to see you all getting along.
Those invaders will not... Shoot, I don't know how to do Nico's voice. Haha. Those invaders will not hit them now.
What do you guys say to another cheer?
All together now.
Special Defense Unit, best in the world, indestructible and undefeated. Never lose, never yield. Special Defense Unit, fight on!
Where did they learn this? I said the same thing last time. We have 4 new people now.
I can't put my finger on it, but something feels off. Didn't we have a lot more teething troubles getting everyone to work as one big team last time? Well, it's not like I want everyone fighting among themselves, so I guess this is fine.
It's going way too well. Maybe this timeline's going to be perfect up until Aito inevitably escapes. And we're just going to be hopping through other timelines.
With night drawing on, everyone went back to their rooms, including the new members, who had new rooms assigned to them. For some reason, Nozomi stayed back after the others had gone.
She's already blushing.
Huh?
Mentally or physically? Physically. Physically, there were 2 Takumis. And there were 2 Hirokos. And some of our unanswered questions were answered because Otherworld Hiroko knocked out and killed that Takumi. The key to bringing along was a group chant.
Is something wrong?
No. I just wanted to thank you for going to all the trouble of coming to collect us. That school is only decoy, so if we'd stayed there, sooner or later we'd... Anyway, I really appreciate it.
Knock it off. I haven't really done anything to deserve your thanks. If you want to thank me, do it after we make it through this right here on day 100.
I never expected you to say something like that.
Sorry, too corny.
Not at all. I agree. We'll pick this up again on day 100.
That's right. This is what I'm here for. This is why I came back to the past. To protect Nozomi and to make sure everyone survives. This time, I won't make the same mistakes.
Well then, Takumi, good night.
With those parting words, Nozomi left and went to her room for the night. I thought I was alone, but then I heard a noise. I turned around, but there was nobody there.
I can't even replay the noise.
Must have been my imagination. Still not totally convinced I made my way to my own room. There was a faint aroma of lavender in the air, a scent that felt weirdly familiar.
Oh no, Sif, we went back to our own timeline after that. We failed to save Gaku, so we came back. Wait, what? Wait. Wait.
Troops, time to rise and shine.
Yeah, who? What? I think Hiroko's lavender smell. Hey, Onyx! Welcome! I feel like a conspiracy theorist. Thank you for the raid. How's your stream? The question is, why... Okay, I mean, there's two questions. Who was creeping up behind us? Why couldn't we see them when we turned around? Are they invisible? Or did they sneak past us? And why would Hiroko be in our room? Unless... Oh, okay. Chat, here's my theory. Did you figure which character was associated with Lavender? Yes. Yes, I did. I'm guessing it's Hiroko. She would have been my guess. And Lucia did the same thing as well. Okay, I wonder if we have another Hiroko. I wonder if a Hiroko from another timeline came to this timeline and we just had a secret meeting off screen. Off. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. You know what? I think it's Hiroko. That's what I think I remember.
Get ready, prepare to be ready to give your...
It's weird that it just skipped that event. He smelled on the way to his room, not in it. Oh. Yeah, you're right. I misunderstood that.
Alright, so where are those disgusting freaks gonna show up?
I'm already here.
I wasn't talking about you.
You mean the invaders, right?
Siri, do you know when they'll be coming?
Well,
soon.
Hiroko seems to know everything already. I was on the verge of asking her about it, but she silenced me with a sharp glare.
How do you know Hiroko?
Siri and Nigo told me already.
Yeah, that's it.
Indeed. She asked us shortly before you all got here.
Will we find the same commander that escaped from day one? Isn't that right?
Exactly, gosh, you're such a good listener, Shizuara.
Okay, here's another key thing. Siri is going along with... She definitely told Siri that she's from the future. Because Siri's not like... He's not nearly as confused as he would be if he did not know she was from the future.
Exactly, gosh, you're such a good listener, Shizuara.
Since you already have experience fighting him, we have a strategic advantage.
Not to mention we've got a much bigger team this time.
brisk white. It should be no challenge at all.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Defenseman.
Ah, they're really here.
I told you, didn't I? Alright, Takumi, go ahead.
Huh?
Huh?
You're our captain, aren't you?
Fetal position. Future. Future. Hydrate your battle face. I don't like that terminology, but I drank my drink.
Don't you have anything to say to your team before they head out to battle?
Oh, right, is everyone ready? You bet.
Yeah. Let's do this. Huh? What's up, Gaku? Why are you shaking so much? Just shut up. I'm just cold. That's it. I decided to go commando today.
Oh, you could have at least pretended you were trembling with anticipation or something.
I'm ready. I took a whole bunch of anti-nausea pills, so Holy Jamunchi Sword is always ready. She longs to spill the blood of the wicked. I can go whenever. I'm such a numbing character. I'll probably get wiped out right away anyway. Don't be such a pessimist. You've got the apocalyptic maiden of destruction. Looking out for you now.
And this cruel prince of the underworld is ready to protect his dear sister at any cost.
You're really gonna let me fight too?
You've made your feelings adamantly clear. Abundantly clear even. I know I couldn't stop you even if I tried.
Yeah, boy! I'm ready to wash all this blood off my hands with even more blood. Let's all work together out there. Maddie's counting on us.
This isn't just for them, but for ourselves too. We fight for our future. For our future connected.
Oh my! The camaraderie is so touching, so moving.
Not bad, I suppose. Okay, Sumino, you're in charge. Leave it to me. Come on, guys, let's do this.
Also, I just realized, chat, we don't actually have everyone here. We're missing Ava. Ava is a key part of the team, you know. I can't say that we finally have everyone here if I don't have Ava. Given she's been here in basically every route. Ba ba ba. Wub wub wub. Drop the enemy.
Huh? Who is that?
Level 1 Hemo Goblin. What the heck is a Hemo Goblin?
On the edge of the battlefield watching us fight was a figure I didn't recognize.
Is that the commander you guys fought before?
No, that's not him.
Yeah, that guy was a straight-up giant.
Maybe he's gonna transform and get big again?
Everyone is here, Smash Bros edition.
No, that's not it. I've never seen that person during the whole of my previous 100 days.
You have, you're just wrong.
I have no idea who they are, but they're not a commander, that's for sure.
Don't get distracted, Takumi. That's not who you should be focusing on now. Huh? Over there?
And Hiroko should definitely know who that is. They're little goblins that carry phlogiston in the blood. Sometimes they go bad and that's when you get the leeches. Oh yeah, this Takumi doesn't know.
Another party crasher?
Sorry, this Takumi does not recognize her, but this Takumi does know who Veshness is because Veshness was in the vanilla timeline.
Ah, that's him, guys.
Yes, that's the commander we faced on our first day here.
There's no Pokemon. There's no Pokemon called Hemo Goblin. I'd know if there was a Pokemon called Hemogoblin.
Hear my plea and lend me thy strength.
Sorry, man. Seen it too many times. Da 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 da.
See? He transformed and got big! Told you so!
You were talking about someone else when you said that.
Hoodie over there hasn't done anything, though.
Hoodie?
The person in the hood, duh.
Oh no, it was a different thing. Blame Google AI.
Who is that? Why is someone I've never seen before showing up all of a sudden? Did the timeline change again?
Oh, leave them, Takumi. You're the captain now. We need you to lead.
I know.
There is not a Pokemon called
Concentrate
Hemogoblin.
your attacks on the giant commander.
Fuck you, Bo.
I believe he called himself Mervrum, yes?
Got it!
Oh! Actually, that's another thing. Takumi hasn't done his typical, wait, we can understand you now speech yet. Because this is the first time he can understand them. In this route, I think. Poke game that does mashups of any Pokemon. Oh! Like Pokemon Infinite Fusion, probably. So, does Vishness come in and steal the kill? I would assume so.
Is it actually over this time? Did we win?
Yeah. I think so.
Wow! Go us! Excuse me while I go rip out that Mervrum guy's appendix. Why just the appendix?
What happened to Hoodie?
I missed these characters.
I looked around. The mysterious figure disappeared at some point during the battle.
Who was that anyway?
Having no Gaku and no Carrara. Honestly, took so much out of it. Do we know they have an appendix? I would assume so.
Mayhap a simple wanderer?
What do we do with this guy? He ain't dead yet.
Takamaru pointed to where Mervrum lay on the ground, heavily injured but still breathing.
I think he's trying to say something.
Let me take a look.
Hi, Yui. How are you doing today?
Yugamu now told the commander. After a quick but surprising thorough examination, he spoke up again.
His vocal cords have been crushed. Someone must have hit him right in the throat.
Awfully convenient we can't talk to him, game. Awfully convenient.
Believe me, I know. He's not going to be able to talk then?
No, sorry.
Even if he could, it's not like we can understand their language.
Here we go.
Yes, we can. When he first showed up, he told us his name and stuff, remember?
I am Mervrum, the paragon of order.
Okay,
In the
we give
name
this
of
plot point
order,
done.
I will strike you down. He was the one who got struck down, though.
Epic fail!
Yeah, so what do we do now?
Jump scare? Hi, Sergeant. You didn't jump scare me. Fine, what about you? I'm doing well. I love this game.
Did you call me?
No?
Nobody even mentioned you.
Feels kind of cruel that he's the scaredy one and they give him Rodent Skull Mask. Is he a scaredy one? I don't remember that.
But you're all in need of guidance, right? You want to know what to do with Mervrum?
Well, yeah.
The answer's easy. Just put him out of his misery.
Do what?
Finish him off and take his Hemoanima for yourself.
If you guys want to win this war, you'll need to
You
do
have a
everything
devil
you
on one
can to
shoulder
increase your
and a
power.
devil on the other shoulder. He's the scaredy one, the commander. Is he? Are you his speech is setting himself up not to run away again? Oh, right, he did run away.
This is for your own good, not to mention the good of humanity.
Go on. You know it makes sense.
Give him what for, Mr. Sumino?
I hate that sound of him like choking.
I'm for finishing him off too. I'll let you decide who does it, Takumi.
Two devils on your shoulders, what
Just
could possibly go
do as
wrong?
you're told. Follow my instructions
Aww.
and don't ask questions.
Guess we're killing him like every other
Provided
route.
the work gets done, I'll answer all your questions on the evening of day 9.
I like the gag of the angel having horrible ideas and never being like, dude. I don't know that one. I can imagine it.
Make your choice. As our captain, this is your responsibility.
Saying no wasn't an option. I nodded and prepared myself for what came next.
It's been a while since we've been able to do this. It's been a long while. Chat, who do we pick? Gaku? Shoma? If I want to be useful, I think I picked Arumi or one of these two. The anime page no saves instead of why I'm getting presents because films well. Right! I read the manga for that. Sorry, I didn't remember the name, but yes.
This is so crazy!
The Rizok already been planning to make her stronger. Is she OP? I chose Ruby because she's not useless. Keep in mind, what buffing them does is it makes their ultimate stronger, which is like whatever. But more importantly, it increases their voltage gain. So a character I use more often, I want to have more levels so they get more voltage. But we have 10, Hiroko has 7, Darumi has 4, Nozomi has 2, Yugamu has 2. I should have given it, we haven't done Moko! I should have given it to Moko. She's easily top of the killing game, solos everything. I think more on stat. You know why she's top of the killing game? It's because she killed Hiroko. That's the only reason she was at the top. Good night, Lucia. Sleep well. Look after your kitten. Shoma's beam is an investment. Yeah, let's buff the guy who does 1 attack per battle, maybe.
Somehow we all made it through the battle in one piece. I took a shower afterwards to try and get my head together. We decided to meet up in the rec room that evening to celebrate our victory. It's a little early, but maybe I'll head over there now.
Gaku solos Vishnus, that's enough of a reason. Is it? Does he solo?
Only 3 other people were in the rec room when I got there. Iruko, Sire, and Nigao. They were deep in conversation, but they stopped abruptly the moment I came into the room. Oh, hey there, Suno. Kinda early, aren't you?
What so? Nobody else is here yet.
They couldn't have handled that less smoothly. I could see them sweating all over. What were you guys talking about just now?
Just some light small talk.
Yeah, you know, discussing our latest golf scores.
Sharing tips are the best way to carve a totem pole.
Before I could press them, the others arrived. The mood was suddenly a lot more lively.
Clearly we weren't that early. We were like 20 seconds early. Hi, Des. Oh, Takumi, Hiroko. You're here already.
Huh?
Siri and Nico too. I've been thinking about this for a while, but Siri and Nico are pretty cute, aren't they? Yeah, they look like big old fennel bulbs. I could just eat them up.
Fennel bulbs are cute.
Not cute exactly, but still pretty fennel-tastic.
Everyone's laughter echoed throughout the room.
Okay, what's a fennel? What's the sound of fennel? What? I mean, Nigal's a boy. This is a boy.
The conversation hadn't been completely derailed, but it didn't look like I'd be able to get it back to it anytime soon.
It wasn't even a pun. It was just a terrible pun.
I stayed quiet and looked over at Hiroko. She was watching everything with a strangely sorrowful look on her face.
She's remembering her own timeline. Phenols are plant good for digestion.
From there, the little party got started, and everyone seemed to have a good time. Although for me, I was just trying not to get caught up on all the doubts and questions running through my mind.
Nico really tricked me. I think they go to their lips. Camille fell for that. Oh yeah, I thought the same thing too, but he uses he, him pronouns. So like, when you're literally a robot with no reproduction systems, whatever you say you are is what you are. There's no if buts with me. I mean, regardless, you'd call them by what they do their pronouns were, but I also don't really think Nico cares about that kind of stuff.
I still got a general idea of what everyone was talking about, though. Who'd killed the most enemies in the battle? Who pulled off cool moves and when, stuff like that. Basically complimenting each other on a job well done. I wished I could get in the mood and join with them, but I just couldn't.
Does that mean I'm comfy? Why are you comfy? Nico was only called male and Ian, and Japanese is lived in big US. They became me mistress and the woman cheating on your wife with, not the dom kind. That is a very different characterization. Also, it's funny that we're now the ones standing off to the side.
My head was still filled with that uncomfortable, fuzzy feeling, smothering any words of joy or celebration I might have had. At least time wasn't dragging. Before I knew it, it was getting late. Man, that battle was really something.
Yes, indeed. I can't stress enough just how inspiring you all were.
Now I know you're all enjoying yourselves.
But we think you should call a night here. Lash in pursuits. Mush the banquet and already. Just what have you been drinking, Kyoshika?
Something carbonated, probably.
What? Then why?
Fizzy drinks affect her like alcohol for some reason. How did you know that?
I would say that Takumi's an idiot for slipping up, but like, Hiroko has literally slipped up so many times. Is it going far too well if something horrible happen? I do think it'll happen, but I don't think it'll happen for a while. And I even think it might happen in other timelines.
How did you know that? Well, anyhow, you should all get some rest. You've got a big day tomorrow.
A big day. What's happening tomorrow?
Oh, didn't we tell you?
You'll have to fight another defensive battle tomorrow, you see. ... exclamation mark. ... exclamation mark. ... exclamation mark. ...
Why didn't you bring that up sooner? Yeah, that can't be right. It doesn't make sense.
Really? Why not?
Isn't it obvious? Tomorrow's only day 8.
And?
And, My last time, like, nothing happened on day 8. There was no attack here at Last Defense Academy. We're at second Last Defense Academy. We shouldn't have to fight another battle until day 17, so why? Siri Nigo, are you sure this information is accurate? No doubt about it. We have another tip-off from the Eggheads on the artificial satellite.
Very observational, that, don't you know?
You're lying. You're making it up. Nothing like this happened the last time.
Takumi! I am calm. I am calm. I am calm. This is not physics. He only knows physics. The last time?
Calm down, Takumi. I think all the fatigue is getting to you.
Yuriko had been talking to those two when I came in. Was she on this too? Or maybe...
Yum, yum, yum.
That's how things stand. Just do them all like you did today and you'll be fine.
That's right. I know you'll all do an admirable job. Well, I guess it wasn't too bad today. We'll probably know okay again tomorrow.
Damn right we will. Heck, I feel like taking them on all by myself.
Count me in. I'm always down for killing stuff. If we work together, I know we can do this. Let's show those jobbers who the real main event is around here. I guess we've no choice. If this party is over, then on to the after party. Even if thighs have gone rude, my goodness. About half the plots wouldn't have Takumi wasn't dumbass. You should be used to it by now.
I had barely closed the door in my room when he appeared.
That Takumi might ironically be one of the dumbest characters in this game, really really smarter than Kurashika. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, Takumi. I think Takumi is... I think Takumi's smarter than Takamaru, dumber than Hiroko, dumber than Darumi, definitely dumber than Aido, dumber than Tsubasa, smarter than Gaku, dumber than Ima, dumber than Kako, I actually have no clue how smart Shoma is because he never puts forth ideas. Smarter than Shoma, dumber than Nozomi, dumber than Karara, smarter than Kyoshika, dumber than Yugamu, dumber than Moko. Shuma doesn't let himself be smart. Yeah, so I don't actually know how intelligent he is. He's not the kind of character to say out loud that he doesn't understand something very much.
No after party after all?
Huh? You were there all the while that was going on.
I can send this body pretty much anywhere inside the school.
You could have shown yourself then. The others should be able to see you now. Kind of like how they could understand Murphy in the battle today.
At least Takamaru doesn't nearly fumble half the routes like Takumi does. Yeah, but that's only because Takamaru doesn't have... That's because Takamaru never does anything impactful. Like, sorry. That's not true. That's because Takamaru never... He gets in far less situations to screw up, but he does still screw up. Like, he'll fight people in the team who he shouldn't be fighting. Because he doesn't know what's going on. But like he doesn't really interact with like Ava or Aito or things like that. In the comedy arts, he's happy to say just a blank what. Yes, that was because of you coming back in time with your cryptoglobin resonating with theirs. And it turns out that's affected the enemy as well. Mervyn was stronger than the first time you fought him, wasn't he? His cryptoglobin had resonated and powered up too. And that one change has led to another change. ...
question mark.
Let me give you an example. Let's say Rocket A takes off at point S, travels 60 miles through space, and arrives at point P. After that, Rocket B also takes off from point S, but its angle of trajectory is 1 degree different. After traveling 60 miles, how far away from point A do you think Rocket B would be? I can't do the math. I can't do this math anymore. 1.05 miles. Just 1 degree results in a mile-long difference. In other words, even the smallest deviation can lead to big change in how things turn out.
Like with the enemy attack coming tomorrow.
Yes, for one, the commanders are stronger now, so they're able to mount attacks sooner than in your timeline.
And the person in the hood appearing must be another of those changes.
Just say butterfly effect. Here's the weird part. In most routes, Takumi is smart enough to understand the butterfly effect is happening. Literally, in this route, he chose not to tell them he was from the future because he thought they would change the future. Hoodie, as you started calling them. I don't know who they are or why they're here either. But I don't think they're here to help us. I'm sure of that much. Not sure Takumi would even know what a butterfly is. And their presence is proof that history has begun to change significantly. Your knowledge of the future might not be as useful as you think anymore.
That's okay. I came back because I wanted to change history after all.
And why don't you tell the others about it? You want things to change or not? Flameboy had to use Flameboy had to use physics as an analogy so Takumi would understand. Of course, that makes sense, Blog.
Well, how do I put this? If it's like your example, I want to keep the difference in Rocket B's trajectory as close to 0 as possible. It's never going to be exactly the same, and there's sure to be some unexpected changes along the way. But whenever I can, I want to stay in control and keep us on an even keel. Will you help me with that? You keep the time travel stuff a secret from the others.
It's a moot point. I'll probably never talk to them anyway.
Why not?
We've skipped over that day where we run freaking out over seeing the sky. Yeah, I think that's in day 1. Maybe day 2. Vixie, they've never seen you before anyway. No, Vishnis is in the original timeline. In the OG timeline, she is the one who kills, she kills Ema. Do not discuss physics with the Infinite Energy baby avoiding while.
Why not?
I'm not like you with your 100 days worth of experience. I don't really know any of them yet.
I guess there's something in that. I know we can't rush things, but I would like you to get along with them.
Oh, why is that?
Because one of my goals here is to change your future as well.
My future?
The version of you in my last timeline told me.
Next time, I want to befriend all of you.
Takumi is like a glass cannon. He excels in physics, sucks everything else. Oh meh. In this timeline, we obey the laws of thermodynamics. Thermo what?
I want to argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can to...
I think FB is the perfect example of Takumi's dumbness. Chat, remember in the vanilla timeline, Takumi spends the entire time thinking that FB is an invader who keeps breaking into his room and waking him up and leading him down to places of importance and not killing him. So if FB is nuclear baby, where's the coughing bomb? That would be Nozomi. That would be Nozomi. She gets sick in every timeline and she has a bomb in her. I said that, huh? Is that the right choice, though?
Huh?
Huh? If I befriend all of you, it will make things harder for you later. My happiness and yours can't exist at the same time.
Come on, don't say that.
Huh?
I should be going. Even appearing like this uses up energy. Gary told me not to waste my strength on anything that isn't important.
And our conversations are not important. That question finally got a smile out of him.
They are to me. I wouldn't trade them for the world.
Still gently smiling, the ghost boy disappeared. Even after he'd gone, his flames remained a little longer, faintly shimmering in the dark before fading away.
Prepare to spend another...
Oh, wait, I forgot. We have to read through that because you might have different info for us. He didn't this time. I don't recognize this background music.
No freaking way. Give me one good reason we should agree to this.
I keep telling you, we need every extra bit of firepower we can get.
The argument began in the cafeteria that morning after breakfast. Sierra and Nico were nowhere to be seen.
Very industrial, isn't it? Yeah, it's like industrial electro.
Apparently they were shut up in the war room, nailing down the strategy for the battle today.
Releasing Idol though. Isn't that going too far? You guys are new out here, so I don't think you realize just how much Mr. Atsuki despises humanity. You'd understand if you heard it from him yourself.
Actually, we spoke to him already.
We all went to talk to him in his cage earlier this morning. Hi, I was watching the VOD, now I'm all caught up. We're watching the VOD at 2 times speed because otherwise you wouldn't be caught up. Because you'd be going at the same speed that we're going. It was our first time meeting Sir Ido. Until now, we'd only heard about him.
What can I say? We were curious about what kind of guy he really was.
Yeah, so what happened? Well, he did say we looked like hideous monsters.
Seriously, that's no way to speak to a lady. Back in my federation, I was considered one of the more attractive wrestlers. I still have my own teeth and everything.
He also spoke passionately of his disdain for the evil lurking in the hearts of mankind.
And he said humanity deserved to be totally wiped out.
I can't even think about working with someone like that.
Because he also said he wouldn't fight alongside us.
Say what?
It's true. I find you all absolutely repulsive. But that doesn't change the fact that you're the only friends I've got. I want all of us to survive more than I want to destroy humanity.
I don't believe that.
So please, allow me on the
I do not believe that at all. We have actively seen from the original timeline that he does not want us to survive. Fun. I've held back for a while now. It's called pronounced Aito. Wait, Aito. Aito. No, it's Aito.
And you believed him. That's all it took to get you on his side.
Not exactly, but it doesn't seem right to keep him locked up like that.
He never actually committed serious crimes, right?
He killed his parents and did attempted murder on Sarai. Of course, they tried to destroy Sarai. Tried and failed. You can bet he would have if he could have. If Takumi hadn't stopped him, he'd have succeeded. Besides, attempted murder is still a crime.
Is it really murder in this case, or more like destruction of property? Either way, the punishment feels a little harsh. It'd be a different story if he'd, say, torn the team apart from the inside and killed a bunch of people.
That's exactly what he did, without any of us ever knowing until it was too late. Just that no one here knows that. Not than you guys or the ones who started out here. The fact that they're even thinking about giving him another chance shows they have no idea what he's really capable of. They also don't know his name is pronounced Aito, not Aito. If they'd experienced what I have, if they'd seen what he did, I was seriously considering telling everyone the whole truth. But before I could.
I'll kill him.
When Hiroko said that, everyone turned to look at her.
If you let Aito out, I will kill him. And then I'll kill myself.
Whoa. In Kamen Rider Ryuki, there's a character who gets the Hannibal treatment. Gurney Muzzle, a lawyer, complains about the guy's human rights. Guess he gets beaten half to death. The grandma.
The air in the room immediately got a lot more tense. I heard someone gulp and it echoed like a gunshot in the silence.
You're not being serious, are you?
Dead serious. If Aito's allowed to go free, it's all over for us. We'd be better off resetting the whole thing.
Speaking like a real time traveler there.
Resetting?
Dot question mark.
Question mark.
Question mark.
My point is, we won't gain anything by freeing Aito. Quite the contrary, we'll actually lose at least one member of the team.
Because you'll kill yourself if we let him out.
No one dared to say anything. Hiroko was exuding an ice-cold pressure that cowed us into silence.
Of course, it's not my decision to make. We should really leave this to the captain.
Hey, yeah, you haven't said anything in a while, Takumi.
Huh? Is something the matter?
And just like that, everyone's eyes were on me. I wasn't about to get intimidated though. Even if Hiroko hadn't spoken up, my mind was already made up a long time ago. The answer is no, we're not letting Aito out. You can all say what you want, and I won't allow it. Not now, not ever.
The way she said like she experienced a timeline where Aito go free. Yeah. I don't know what timeline though. Here's the thing from my point of view. She's clearly lived through the timelines where he dies. Because one of them, she knows about the gay. Another one, she knew that Gaku died. She clearly did not know in the vanilla route, like you say, Jason, otherwise she wouldn't have died to him. She did not do anything about him in the coming of age route. Or I forget, did she die in the Redstone route? I haven't done the Redstone route. Yeah, she didn't do anything about him in the Redstone route. But we put him in a cage and thought we brainwashed him. If she survived to the end, maybe she knew about him from that route. Yeah, okay. She would have seen him be evil in the Redstone route. And obviously there's all of this that we haven't seen. Wait, isn't there a... Wait, did someone tell me that there's a... Chad, did someone tell me that there's a way you can zoom through the screen? No, I'm trying. It doesn't work. Use both controls. That was it. Yeah, there's a lot of space down here where other endings can go. Both controls is a crazy way to go faster.
The members of the team who started out here all looked relieved when they heard me say that. The ones who came from the other academy looked a little disappointed, but didn't argue.
Huh?
Well, if you feel that strongly about it. I guess that's that. I find it a little hard to believe they remember the exact daily order of things. Remembering several times clear would be a film the Paralyma. No, I feel like it's very clear which timelines Hiroko knows about and which one she doesn't. You know? 1/3 of the game we still haven't even seen what's in the satellite. 1/3 of the game and we only have this route and one more route. Like one more direction.
I'm so bored. Bored. How long am I gonna make us wait?
Oh, did you say good at one point? It will be night soon.
Sheesh. Are they ever gonna get here?
Real, I'm starting to get sleepy. Don't be so harsh, guys. I'm sure the enemy's good reason for taking so long.
Perhaps aim and search train heads wait for the next one. How about we all do that to kill some time?
Do what?
A killing game, of course. Who wants to die first?
Intruder alert. Defend.
Sorry, Dreamy. Looks like the killing game will have to wait.
Well, that stings. I'll just have to kill a bunch of invaders until I feel better.
Like this on day 13 in timeline B, 45 in timeline Y. A7 Gamma 9 would be nuts. What? Sorry, what? She knows what day things happened. We literally traveled to the timeline where Aito is killed on specifically the night of day 4 because she knew explicitly that Takumi would try to kill Gaku at that time. Like, we very much have that information. Thank you, memories. Julian Precise. Did she bring him over back? Well, she's been through this multiple times. She's not remembering a one-off event. She's remembering, like, things she's experienced multiple times. It's like living in a time loop. So, Siri, what do we do? Weren't you, Nigo, supposed to be nailing down a strategy all this time?
Oh, sure, we nailed down one alright. Nailed it good.
Yes, indeed. We could have started commentary business the amount of nailing we did. Hey! Great, what is it?
Yeah, what's the plan?
It's...
What else could it be?
So let Sumino here figure it out.
That's your big strategy.
Our school likes to encourage independent thinking and student autonomy.
Gotta learn things for yourself sometimes. The best teacher is first-hand experience, after all.
You just didn't think of anything yourselves, did you?
My dear boy, we've thought of plenty.
Yeah, we made a plan that involves stealing the Supreme Commander's panties.
You three, this is no time to stand around running your mouths.
Oh, she's quite right.
Get it together, Sumino.
I sighed. It was no use arguing with him now. Is everybody ready?
Yeah!
Let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out.
Main plan straight is to leave it out to Takumi. Unless he's like, well, they're leaving it to him because he's fought them before. If she's probably the machine can hide things on the timeline, she's later, I suppose. Yes. I feel like that's fairly unlikely. Just because I guess what's the point of hiding something in a different timeline where you could just hide it in the lab? It feels a little OTT to hide something in a different timeline. Because it'd still be threats in another timeline. It'd just be significantly harder to access. Hey, it's a saver.
I could do this all
I didn't check. No, Ava should be the fog. Ava's the fog. There's no fog there.
Don't let your guard down yet. Look over there.
I just really blame it on the timeline because we know where to find. Well, yeah, why not just use any timeline then? Like, why not use your current timeline? The Blood Bowls remind me, there's a Junji Ito story called Blood Bubble Bushes. Oh, maybe this is Ava. No, no, no. This is the one who pretends to be Moko.
Creatures are an affront to God and his teachings. Will you stop at nothing to defile this fair planet? I must eliminate you before this infection spreads.
It's Hoodie!
They're back again.
Ignore them. We got invaders to kill.
Focus on the commander. On Pakra.
Focus on the battle.
We can deal with the other one later.
To arms!
You know, chat, I feel like we're gonna get through this fight pretty quickly. Don't ask me how I know. I'll never reveal my secrets. Source, I made it up. But I was right. We win.
Another bloodbath. We really did a number on these guys.
Maybe she's wolf, maybe it's hemoglobin.
Suka, of course. Are we naming our attacks now?
Hey Bowcaster. It's not hemoglobin. It's hemoanima or cryptoglobin. Did that have it? Maybe it's Maybelline? I think so. I don't watch TV anymore. Also, I wish Karara had a galactic bazooka.
More importantly, what do we do about them?
Ema pointed to where the figure we dubbed Hoodie stood.
She's definitely gonna kill Steel.
They began walking towards us with slow deliberation. Then they pulled back their hood, revealing.
Takumi's gonna shout out her name.
That's the Supreme Commander!
What?
Of course he does. Why would he ever
Suri told
not?
us earlier. This is who's leading the invader army.
Her?
That's the big boss?
I'll thank you not to refer to me by such a vulgar term.
The Supreme Commander brought her hand up to her mask.
Among my people, I am known as Veshness, the paragon of
It's really weird seeing her with a helmet on.
Well, I still say I'm cuter. No one said anything about her being cute.
So you can understand us now, too?
Bash just narrowed her eyes in response to my question.
Was that your attempt at a bluff? Or do you really not know?
The hell are you talking about?
She was silent for a moment. It seemed like she was thinking about something. Finally, she spoke again.
I see. Some days ago, my warriors and I experienced a sudden surge of power. That was also when we became
Gaku,
able
this is
to
your chance.
understand
Oh
your
my god, you guys want
language.
Gaku to kill her.
I came here to find out what caused it. But it seems you don't know either.
Okay. This is the first time that we've not given away that we're from the future, I think. Usually she knows at this point, but because we're trying to keep it a secret.
Everybody cast troubled glances at each other. Only Hiroko reacted differently. It was subtle, but for a moment it looked like her mouth twisted into a satisfied smile.
All this is going over my head. We gonna kill this girl or what?
That's right. If we can defeat their leader,
Well, you can basically eat your way to God, which is a bad move.
Don't bother. If you fought me now, I'd only massacre you in one fell swoop. And where's the fun in that? I'd rather take my time.
Question
and
is
let
she
it
going
really
to
hurt?
eat
I'll
the
pick
other
you
commander?
off one at a time to make it clear just how powerless you are. And inflict true despair on the
True
rest
despair
of
does
you.
not feel like something the Commander of Hope should be doing.
She pointed upwards as she said this, right at the artificial satellite.
Now,
She
if
totally
you
did the smart thing
excuse
now, but
me,
she also wants to have
I
fun.
need to take back
Yeah.
Pakron's remains.
Pakron?
That's the commander we just defeated, isn't it?
In the last battle, one of you absorbed
Okay,
Mervrim's
she's
cryptoglobin.
fairly honorable this time
You
around.
saw that? Yes. I wanted to see your vile, barbaric nature in action. But I won't let the same thing
Okay,
happen
Siri.
today.
Huh? Vesh just moved before we had a chance to react.
Oh.
In a flash, she leapt over us to where Pakron's corpse lay, gathered in her arms, and she was gone.
Okay, she didn't. I thought she was gonna stab him.
Wow.
She did not.
Pretty mortifying how easy that was for her.
Damn it!
This is a good thing. We don't want her absorbing all that.
If you have to get a rager, do it in your own time.
Well, even if she got away, it's not all bad.
Yeah, we still won the battle. We can be happy about that, can't we?
Yeah.
I guess you're right. All right then, here we go.
Special Defense Unit, best in the world, indestructible and undefeated. Never lose, never yield. Special Defense Unit, fight on!
We're really doing that this route, huh?
We'd made it through our second offensive battle, or our third if you count the one on the very first day. And so far, none of us had died. I just hoped we could keep this up. But I didn't want to bring the others down thinking like that. After everything we'd been through the last couple days, they deserve to enjoy their victory.
It's slightly less cringe in JP. Takumi.
Again, they didn't even teach me this one before.
Nice work, everybody.
Another spectacular victory.
Keep this up and you'll have the war won in no time.
Huh. And the victory party.
That's what last night was for. We can't have you cutting loose every time.
This is a military academy, not a rowdy college dorm. Alas, I was looking forward to more revelry.
When's the next attack due anyway?
I believe.
Day 15. At least that's what Serenigo told me before.
Right, of course we did. Thanks for the reminder, Shizuhara.
Just so we received a report from the artificial satellite to that effect.
I was surprised, but I didn't panic. I was past that now. There was no attack on day 15 the last time around. The same went for today on day 8.
At least I give us some time to rest. From day 8 to day 15, that's rounded up to the nearest 10. Carry the one 6 days from now. It's 7 days. 15 minus 8. What's so hard about that? She's crying! No! No! Why would you bully her, Karara? It's okay, Kiyoshika. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, please don't cry. Just a little bit of math. You can do... You don't need math. You're a samurai. You'll be fine. She can do B math and Takumi even if she's wrong. The ugly cry is adorable. No bully sword wife. I hate seeing her cry. I have a massive soft spot for Kyoshika because of how many times she sacrificed herself for the team, especially Karara. That means after today, we've got 6 whole days to take it easy.
Yeah! You guys want to take a walk across steel girders and take bets on who falls first while we wait?
Sorry to break it to you, but you won't have time for any of that.
We'll need y'all to start training preparation for the next battle.
Ah. Oh, for the love of murder. Guess we should have seen that coming.
Zombie Rat literally made Karara and Kyoshika run me. Yeah.
After the battle, we took our time over a late dinner and went back to our rooms.
Oh no, who's gonna appear now?
I stayed out on the roof though. I was thinking about Hiroko.
Starting tomorrow, I'm going to have a lot to do. Just do as you're told. Follow my instructions and don't ask
For
questions.
goodness sakes, try your sword in civics.
Provided the work gets done, I'll answer all your questions.
I don't give the...
On the evening of day 9.
Telling her to cut civilians down?
That was on day 5, and for the past 3 days, I'd done everything she asked me. There really was a lot to do. We'd been so busy I hadn't even had time to think about all the things I wanted to ask her.
As in pre-transformed civilian clothing? Sorry, well, I mean, oh, she should fight using her sword without her class armor. That's what you're saying. I got it.
But all that was about to change. Tomorrow was day 9. The day I'd get my answers. I'm holding you to it this time, Hiroko. I won't back down until you've told me everything. I was conscious of a weird, restless feeling in my chest. Was it from anticipation? Or was it something more like fear? At that point, I still couldn't say for sure.
No smell of lavender on the roof. No noises from behind us. Yeah,
Get ready,
she should have cut down
prepare
the
to spend
sponsor.
it. Be ready to give your...
Why?
Okay, we come quick as I know he.
A little after breakfast, Shoma came charging into my room in a panic. Ido, what did you do now?
He's not in his cage, he's gone, he's escaped.
What? I was on my feet before I knew it. I followed Shoma, we both rushed outside together.
Huh? He shouldn't be in the killing game route. He shouldn't be anywhere at this time that I'm aware of. Repeat incoming plot hole. I wonder if we'll spot it.
Where's everyone else?
You're the first one I told. Takamari knows too, though. He and I were doing a morning training in the courtyard. That's when we noticed the cage was empty.
Alright, you go tell the others about this. I'll look for Ido.
Okay.
Shoma nodded and hurried away.
Hi, Slayer.
Ido escaped, but how? No time to stop and think about it. I have to find him before he causes any trouble. Shoma was right, the cages were completely empty. And there's no one here.
there anywhere we can go?
Both fire extinguishers are still here. That means Ido can't have gone outside the wall. He's still here on school grounds somewhere. I just have to find him.
This honestly sounds like a good fit in a fighting game. Completely agree. Okay, I guess we try every room.
No sign of him here.
I mean, there's no way he's in a bathroom, right?
No sign of him here.
What about this room, Takumi? This room right here, Takumi. There's a secret room right behind you, Takumi.
No sign of him here. No sign of him here.
He wouldn't know about that room.
No sign of him here.
We're gonna be here for a bit.
No sign of him here. No sign of him here. No sign of him here.
Okay, I guess we're just sequentially checking every single room. Because I have no clue where he'd go.
No sign of him here.
Unless maybe he went to his bedroom. I don't know why I'd do that though.
No sign of him here. No sign of him here.
Is he under your bed again? If he is, I'm gonna scream. If he is under our bed, I'm going to scream.
No sign of him here. No sign of him here.
God damn it. Keep forgetting there's 2 ways in the courtyard. Is that every room on this floor? Yeah, we've seen this room. Yeah!
No sign of him here.
I don't know why he'd ever be here, but...
The wall of fire is still blocking off the defense room. It doesn't look like Ido's been here.
At least it's different dialogue.
No sign of him here. No sign of him here. No sign of him here. Finally, I stepped into a room and there he was. I'd found Ido, but that didn't mean I could relax.
Don't make me ask again, bastard. Just what the hell are you doing in here?
You've asked me that plenty of times already, and I keep telling you I got curious about something.
Did he kill himself to break out?
I wanted to learn more about how the Revival-Matic works, so I just...
That's not what I mean! How did you get out of your cage? Tell me that!
Hey, calm down, Takemaru.
Hey!
How am I supposed to be calm at a time like this? Ain't you the one who said it'd all be over if this guy got out?
I did, but...
Now fess up! How did you escape?
Is the... What'd you say, the plot hole? Is the plot hole that he shouldn't... That he should only have one life and should about to be revived? Not yet.
Takamaru shook Ido violently, but he didn't look the least bit concerned.
I had some help from a friend. Let's just call them K.
No, 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 no. Kawana? No, no. No, no. Wait, Kirifuji? Okako? Rara Kirishika? Oh god, there's a lot of people with K in the name. To visit the old man, the sponsor now K. There's also X. X as well.
They unlocked my cage for me.
What? Well, who was it? Who's K?
No, I'm afraid I can't tell you. I could never betray a friend's confidence like that.
Then I'll just have to force it out of you.
Takemaru, no!
Takamaru already had his fist raised high. I tried to grab his arm and pull him away from Ido. It didn't exactly work out. The jolts of pain shot up my spine. I'd been knocked back so hard and so fast. My guts were still doing somersaults even after I came to a stop. For a moment, I had no idea what was happening. The next thing I knew, I was on the floor. Takamaru must have sent me flying.
Takamaru, you don't even have to beat him, just touch him with your filthy human hands.
And I crashed against whatever was directly behind me, which just so happened to be the Revivomatic.
Huh?
Sorry, man, kissed overdid a little.
Are you alright, Takumi?
Yeah, I think so. Fighting through the pain, I got on my feet. I turned around and looked at the machine.
Huh? You're like Hagen of Camu, but I doubt it's it. Yeah. I agree. Huh. You're running the mount machine gun to prevent timberings being knocked into commission Swiss cheese. So I disagree. I think it's perfectly reasonable that the guns do not treat this as like an attack on it. I think it's perfectly reasonable that the guns do not treat this as an attack on it. Because they're not like opening it up. They're not trying to get inside of it or anything. They're just like, if touching the outside made the guns go off, they would never be able to use like the control panel on the back. Stuff like that. So I can let that slide. Oh.
Yeah, it's broken. An ominous plume of black smoke was rising from the wreckage of the Revivomatic. I had a feeling things were about to get a whole lot worse. It's bad, right?
That's one way of putting it.
It wasn't long before everyone else heard the noise and came running.
I think it's a non-intelligent. I think it's no blow. Maybe he's gonna bring it on to take students. I believe earlier we're told that if we try messing with it, that the guns will shoot us. I believe we're told that at some point. But also, I know that we use the machine to like run scans on people and we manually put people in ourselves. So, like, can't be too sensitive.
God, what the heck you guys doing here?
The Revivomatic. It's a dear. I know, you did this, didn't you?
Ido just sighed and shook his head in exasperation.
Perhaps you'd care to explain what happened, Takumi?
I reluctantly gave everyone a quick summary of the events that led to our current predicament.
So basically, Takamaru did it.
Wasn't on purpose. Give me grab my arm. I just lost control.
Whoever is to blame, this is a catastrophe nonetheless. Yeah, we can't use rival Mackie more. Any of us can die in battle. Then we stay dead. There's no coming back anymore. You put people in the coffin, drones on the wall, and all that everything. But literally on the back of it, there's a monitor that we use to scan people to get information on them. In the mystery route, we use it to like check the body's conditions.
The whole group seemed to freeze up for a moment. A lot of them started to glare accusingly at Takamaru.
Come on, everyone. Not all bad. Maybe we can repurpose the wreckage and use it to grill fish. I'd better check it down and see if I can repair it.
Before you start, back to the cage for you, Atsuki. I don't remember saying you could wander around as you please. Let's take him back to the courtyard. You go and I will get things started here.
I think they say that just a precaution, but I never think we never actually see the guns working on exactly work. Okay, now that we found Aito, it's time for his execution.
Oh, allow me.
Hold on, nobody said anything about killing him. We're just locking him up, right? Let's just get on with it. Everyone, wait a minute.
Shoma broke off from the group and ran over to Aito's cage. After inspecting the door, he turned back to us.
This cage is still locked.
Huh? A moment later.
Did another time and or parallel traveling person come here to let him out? Is that what she's thinking?
Yuriko groaned and hunched over, her face twisted in pain. What's wrong? Just as suddenly she raised her head again and screamed out a warning.
No. Not that cage. We have to put him somewhere else. Huh? Why? I can't explain it. Just trust me. This is all so sudden. Yeah, you gotta at least give us a reason. I'm confused. I don't have the answer to this.
Everyone looked confused and a little uncomfortable. But that atmosphere soon dissipated when there was another scream, this time from Kako.
Blam blam blam. I see it all now. What?
Seriously, that was going on.
That was the sound of Kako's detective senses going off. I assume you've made another brilliant deduction, Sister Dearest. Oh. Kako brain blasted. Aito, you said that Kay opened your cage for you, right? That's right. So then why is the door still locked? Well... Did Kay lock it again? No, that wouldn't make sense. The cage would be empty. There'd be no point in locking it. There's only one key to the cage anyway, and that key is...
I've got it. Siri gave it to me when we left the infirmary.
So how did Kay open the cage in the first place? If Siri had the key up until now, there's no way anyone else could have opened it. In other words, there never was any Kay. Aito escaped from the cage all on his own.
Everyone gasped and looked at Aito in response. He just smiled.
Are we sure this is even our Aito? Now, wouldn't that be a twist? Another Aito came in, broke this Aito out, and took his place.
I see. That's an impressive theory, but even assuming it's true, how exactly did I get out all on my own?
Oh, well, must have... I don't have a clue.
What a pity. Shall I tell you the answer then? Oh. Your first guess was actually the right one. After I left the cage, Kay locked it up again.
I'm calling BS.
Ah.
Even if he is the homegrown one of this timeline, we do not claim him.
That does sound pretty illogical.
Perhaps, but consider the alternative. Not the logical of the idea of me breaking out on my own, without even damaging the cage.
You can't even tell us who K is.
First, you have to drink water.
I've already told you, I can't.
How about we torture it out of him?
Oh, sounds fun.
There's no point in doing that. My dear sister's theory is correct. There is no K, so obviously you can't tell us who they are.
All right.
Party pooper.
Either way, we should assume Kako is right.
In that case, we'll have to find somewhere else to lock Aido up.
If he can just break out of these cage on his own, anything could happen.
Where are we gonna put him then?
Oh, I have an idea. What the hell does Hiroko know about the cages, though? The fact that she was in, like, she had such a reaction when she realized what happened. She groaned and hunched over, her face twisted in pain. I still think torture valid option. Torture doesn't work. I wonder if her thought is that we are infected. I don't like that because it feels like a cop out that in every route, but also it kind of makes sense. I don't know. How about in here? There's a lock on this door and no window, so we won't be able to escape. And it's a room we never use ourselves.
And that suits me fine. It's bigger than my last place, and there's even a bed. I just hope the rent isn't too steep.
Yeah, laugh it up. And so we decide to hold Aido in this room with no name. All these weird capsule-like machines. I guess we'll call it the capsule room for now. Leaving our prisoner inside, the rest of us stepped out of the capsule room. I had got the key from Sarah when we told him our plan. I made sure the door was locked up tight. Once I was satisfied there was no way Aido could get open, we all left. There was no point in hanging around there anymore.
I just be grateful he doesn't even need to pay rent.
I had a lot on my mind. Aido, the broken revival-matic, this mysterious K person, and whether or not they really existed. And Day 100 was still a long way off. I'd have to strengthen my bonds with the others if we're going to become a real team before then. Hiroko said she'd tell me everything today. Tonight, actually. That means I still have some time to kill. Maybe I'll go hang out with someone for a while.
Hey, Takumi is looking as ugly as always, I see. Do you reckon we can give him gifts? Day 9's one has happened already. Yeah, this one's off to a pretty fast start. I would love to befriend him. I won't be surprised if we can't. Shit, what does he like? He likes a book. But not just any book. A question mark book. Mystery novel set. Factory book. Occult. History 5-star. Sure. Wait, surely. Are you giving him this? Okay, we finally get to try becoming his friend. play this rather than 100 free time events. I want more free time events. We have so much left to do.
Turn my hate into love.
We have so much left to do with free time events. We have characters left. I want to max out like other things. I want to read the books. I want to see it all. I want to see it all, chat. What do I think he likes? Chad, what do we think he likes? Oh, he's totally into some of the weapons we haven't used yet. Isn't he? There's an Ema thing. Yugamu. Yugamu. We don't know who likes crossbows. Could be Aido. I really have no idea. It's been so long since he's...
I suppose I'll take it.
Damn it.
Since it's a gift from you.
I was gonna say, it's been such a long time since we hang out with him, and even then we didn't know the real him, so...
Before I knew it, the sun was sinking beneath the western horizon. The night of day 9. This is when Hiroko promised to answer all my questions. I'd better go find her. I didn't have to look for very long. I happened to glance around the roof and spotted someone sitting on the other side of the fence. It was Hiroko. What's she doing over there? I hopped over the fence and sat down next to her.
Huh?
So this... Yeah.
This was something I hadn't expected. Hiroko looked different. It was her eyes that were usually so sharp and cold, never betraying the slightest hint of weakness, but now...
I think they would kill Hiroko before she revealed things. They always do these things.
Now they were filled with tears, big wet tears that ran all the way down her face. I didn't understand why. Why the sudden change? What was going on? This was so far removed from what I'd come to expect from her. My brain just couldn't process it. I felt like I should say something, but I couldn't find the words. What do I do? What do I say? What can I say? The normal thing to do in this situation would be to say something comforting. Something considerate. But in my confused state of mind, all I could come out with was something totally meaningless.
Are you... crying?
At least he recognizes that he is a terrible at conversation.
Hiroko took off her glasses and wiped her eyes. She took several deep breaths before answering.
No, I'm not.
You definitely are, though.
Facepalm.
Did something happen?
Something?
Like, you know, something sad or painful or...
No, not really.
So then, why are you...
Why do you have to be so dense? I told you, I'm not
Hi,
crying.
Sensei.
And if I was, it would be incredibly insensitive of you to keep pestering me about it. Even middle school kids have enough delicacy not to walk up to a crying person and ask.
She is completely right.
She had me there. I didn't want to say anything that might make this worse, so I just clammed up.
Did you hear about the Revivomatic?
No.
It was damaged pretty badly. Sire and Nigo have made some repairs, so we should be alright.
How badly could it be damaged? A human threw another human into it. At best, they like hit a weak spot and it like, I don't know, something fell off the side of it and cracked. Like, what's something dented? Like,
we can at least revive each other again. But it's not completely fixed yet. They said one part of it is still badly damaged.
Huh.
Hiroko's eyes were still fixed on the scenery that stretched out in front of us. She didn't look away when she spoke again.
The way they light up the night like this, they're really quite beautiful.
The undying flames?
Yes. The same flames that will raise this world to the ground in another 90 days.
The wall of fire flickered in the distance, as if it were already burning away the night sky. The way the flames moved, you could imagine they were dancing with joy, or writhing in agony.
What are you doing here, anyway?
Do you really have to ask?
She avoided my gaze and turned back to the horizon. A cold breeze flew, ruffling the air.
It's the night of day 9. You promised to tell me everything if I made it this far.
she's not going to tell you everything, is she?
Followed all your instructions without question. So now it's your turn. It's time for you to keep your promise.
There was a long silence while I waited for a reply. Every time the wind blew through Hiroko's hair, it released a gentle, sweet aroma into the air. It was calming, comforting. I'd smelled it somewhere before recently, but I couldn't quite place it. Was this scent lavender? Just as I started to recognize it, Hiroko spoke up again.
No. It's not over yet.
Why not?
My instructions. I have one last order for you to carry out.
What is it?
Yeah?
Even now, she still wouldn't look at me, which made her request a little more than a whisper, even more surprising.
Kiss me.
Yup. She has, without a doubt, lived through the slasher route. She has, without a doubt, lived through the slasher route. This is definitely a Hiroko who, a couple of days ago, dealt with Gi Takumi.
Huh?
No, for the first time that evening, I found myself at a complete loss for words. Was she serious? Was it a joke? I really couldn't tell. No, it had to be a joke. There's no way Hiroko would. Maybe it was a trick. Maybe this was her plan all along. By giving me an impossible order like this, she could weasel out of our deal right at the end. We failed to uphold her end by refusing to carry out orders. I don't have to tell you a thing. I could imagine her using that excuse to call the whole thing off. This girl's an evil genius.
Hiroko, I know you have a crush on Takumi, but don't jump the gun. To be fair, from her point of view, she has known Takumi for at least a couple hundred days, if not thousands of days. From her point of, like, she's known him at least a year. You know, like, and she's, I believe they kissed in the gallery. I believe they kissed in the slasher art. Maybe not. Maybe so. Like, she is a lot more familiar with him than he is with her.
Although, what if it wasn't a joke or a trick? My palms are sweating. My throat was dry. I needed to decide how to deal with this and fast. I couldn't just stand there like a statue all night. I don't understand. How did it come to this? What am I supposed to do? There's no time to think about it. I just have to make a choice. What do I do here?
This is giving massive fish or meat vibes. What happens if I say no? This feels like it should not cause that big of a split. I feel like the natural thing is that every single person would do yes. Because why? Whether this is your first round, you don't know who she is, or whether this is the last round in the game, the last decision in the game for you. Everyone would always pick yes. Which has me thinking, what does no do? I don't want to turn her down, but that makes me all the more curious. Chat, I'm gonna roll a d20. Odds is no, evens is yes. Even is yes, we got an 8. This is what I wanted, but that's why I was scared to do it.
Shameful is the man who spurns a woman's invitation. Well, not exactly. I was just trying to mess with Hiroko. I would bring my face ever so slightly near her, making her believe I was serious. Then when she panicked, I'd tell her it was all a joke. That was the plan anyway, but this is why you should stick to what you know. That was before I could even lean in closer to Hiroko. It was like she sensed something was up.
You idiot! What's the matter with you?
Hey!
Did we just fall?
Who's the real idiot here?
Takumi.
Hiroko shoved me by the shoulders and I plummeted headfirst off the edge of the roof.
We don't get our information now! It was a trap! It was a trap!
My head split open like a watermelon and splattered my brains all over the place.
I feigned. Did she say it wasn't completed? She said it was, I think, partly done. So we should wake up.
I had a dream. A dream about kissing. Not with Hiroko. Not with Kara or even with Nozomi.
Huh? Have we had this CG before? I don't remember ever kissing Karara.
But with Karara.
I feel like we should be getting memories from it on the timeline, but...
With Kyoshika. And with Tsubasa.
What?
But why? For some reason I felt this sense of guilt. Guilt? Toward who?
What? They get the harem? That's... Wait. We've kissed Tsubasa. I don't think we've kissed Karara, and I don't think we've kissed Kyoshika. And none of Tsubasa did not. We did not kiss her with that scene.
Huh? Why am I sleeping?
Day 24. Oh my god. We skipped that many days.
I opened my eyes and saw a familiar ceiling. The ceiling of my room inside Last Defense Academy. But why was I sleeping? All I remember is that I made up my mind to live all 100 days here again. I remember stopping Ito from killing Sire. I remember deciding not to tell everyone about the time travel. After that, it all gets blurry.
The visitor was day 16 on the route because he's left. And he doesn't even remember. Oh my god. Did we just end up on the unimportant route? Is this the unimportant route? Is this like this storyteller wave your hand and he forgot all about the things that aren't relevant to this route?
How did I get back to my room?
Oh, Takumi, you're finally awake.
Moko, can you at least ring the door? Wait, what are you doing here?
Oh. Duh, I'm here to eat you. Just jokes. We've been taking shifts to look after you. They just happen to be my turn.
Look after me, is something wrong with me? More importantly, you should still be a second Last Defense Academy.
No! I should have done no. I think this was a bait choice, now a meme comedy route all over again. I should have picked no!
I swallowed down my remark before it could escape my lips.
He's smarter now as well. Like the way you do for her.
If I said the wrong thing, I might accidentally reveal that I traveled through time. Moko must have said something was off from my behavior.
Takumi, do you have any idea what day it is today?
Huh? What day? The last memory I have is of day 3.
You lost 6 days. Wait. This game is clothing knives before Choose Kiss. Yeah. Still, I'm honestly surprised A, Hiroko couldn't handle what she'd asked for and big expect to be not that word test. Was day 3 the day we time traveled?
Day 4?
I see. Well, as long as you're alive and well, that's all that matters.
Day 3 is the morning after you arrive. Yeah, but he thinks it's day 4 now, so he remembers day 3. Wait. No, wait. I don't know. Well, you get the general idea now.
Yeah, I think I'm good. Hiroko and I fell off the roof on day 9 and lost consciousness until day 24.
Hiroko fell off the roof as well?
Right?
Yeah, that's about the size of it.
How about you, Hiroko?
Well, I'm a little confused, but I believe I understand.
After waking up, Moko brought me to the cafeteria where everyone was gathered. They explained everything that happened to me and Hiroko.
She can't even push a boy off a roof, right? Woman card revoked. Still think the day count should be what day Takumi thinks it is until total applies. Yeah.
Let's see if I have this right. On the evening of day 9, Hiroko and I fell from the roof and died. Our bodies were found and immediately brought to Revival-Matic for resuscitation, but the machine bugged out and I was brought back with an incomplete memory.
Because the machine's broken.
That's why my memory stopped suddenly. Yuriko didn't remember anything past day 3 either. In other words, how we fell off the roof and what exactly happened to us was as much a mystery to her as it was to me.
This is gonna be as bad as when we did the comedy route. And the entire comedy route, I was like, but what about the writing on the board? And who killed Sere? And all that. I have to live with this now. Hey, VOD watchers, skip the next 3 or 4 videos. Skip the next 3 or 4 videos. Then you can get the answers you want. Don't skip. I'm not gonna skip. I'm obviously not. Oh wait, you mean them? Yeah, Lucia from the future. Just skip. Thanks, Lucia. Also, hi. It's been like a month or 2 since I recorded this. It's crazy you're finally watching this. How are you? You can just tell me in like, you know, Twitch chat. It'd be really funny if you actually referenced this. Because I'm not going to remember what the hell you're talking about. Hi, Triple Lucia for the future, don't skip. Guess we'll never know. Give him a code phrase to deliver. Okay, Lucia, if you're actually watching this in the future, say, what should it be? Ask me if I've ever tried skydiving off a rooftop before. That feels like a good thing. A good code phrase.
Yo-ho-ho! Maybe the two of you shagged up for the days you were missing and threw yourselves off the roof in a lover's suicide.
Come on, we'd never do that.
It's so nonsensical that it's not even worth refuting. Anyway, Takumi, do you really not remember?
I told you everything after the middle of day 3 is gone. Why do you keep asking anyway, do you?
No, I don't remember a thing. That's why I'm asking you, so I can find out what happened.
Wouldn't it be interesting if one of you was lying?
I don't think she is lying.
Come on, take off your tinfoil hat. I can assure you that both of them are telling the truth. How can you be so sure? Because of the problem with the revival Matic. When we brought Sumino and Shizuara back, the most recent available backup was from the afternoon of day 3. Though their lack of memory is scientifically proven, there's absolutely no chance one of them is lying and or keeping the truth themselves.
Huh? But that doesn't make sense. We got together with you guys on day 4, didn't we? So shouldn't your memory cut off before we can introduce ourselves? Hey! How did Kimmy know who I was when he woke up?
Hey! Well, it was because my memory the previous 100 days, but I couldn't come out and say that. I decided I wouldn't tell everyone about the time travel. That's a good point. Maybe there's some memory fragments still lingering in my brain.
Oh, well, that's fair enough. Anyway, looks like we're not gonna have any fun mystery here. What a total drag.
She's right! She's right, chat! She's right! I don't know what this route is, but this better be the most goddamn interesting route in the game because of what they just cut me off of doing. Oh, it's all better than the coming of age route. I liked the coming of age route. I liked it quite a lot.
Well, I know you're still totally confused, but so I guess we should finish explaining everything.
Our friends filled us in on the events for the afternoon of day 3 to our death on day 9. Then they told us everything that happened up until today, day 24. I had some lingering questions, but they were too trivial to bring up. After all, according to Moko, we hadn't had any casualties while the two of us were knocked out.
Hee, we really put in the effort. While you guys were out, we swore we wouldn't lose anyone.
Wow, maybe we should have just stayed unconscious so the battles would keep going so well.
Oh. Speak for yourself.
Come on, this is our first time with the whole gang in ages. Be nice.
He was right, although I understand if you can't be nice discussing all Shoma. Everyone's here and in one piece. Things are good now, right?
Right, everyone was so worried you guys might never wake up.
Seriously, I was so freaked out. Thankfully, nothing bad happened, so now you're all caught up. Wait, actually...
What is it? Huh?
Rara, Yoshika Tsubasa.
Did they actually kiss him while he was unconscious?
What?
Forsooth! Huh?
Hey! Three of you are so worried about them. We haven't said anything today.
It happened while we were unconscious. Oh, right. I'm just feeling like, wow, great to have them back. I am simply filled with emotion. I'm not nervous or anything.
I wasn't worried at all, mind you. Keep running your mouth and I'll super glue it shut. Uh-oh. And how am I gonna get my protein?
Oh right, that dream. What was all that about anyway? It involved the three girls Moko just called out for being especially concerned about us. That's probably just a coincidence, right?
Forsooth! Forsooth, Classic Coda, my arch nemesis. He who holds the power of the Dark Lord within his sealed eye. Forsooth, I say.
Get prepared. Be ready to give you.
Day 25 is upon us, huh? It doesn't actually feel like day 25. Every time I wake up with gaps in my memory, I wonder what I'll have gained this time and what I've lost in return. Well, there's nothing I can do to bring them back, so I guess there's no point dwelling on it. All I can do now is live out the rest of my time here without any regrets. I tried to convince myself with positive thoughts as I headed for the cafeteria, when I suddenly heard a voice.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Stop. Stop. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's the final word. How many times must I tell you? You have no right to say that to me, Lady Kirara.
Hey!
Hey, you two, calm down.
This concerns you too, you know. You're just gonna stand around for this has nothing to do with you?
I'm not pretending anything.
Are they fighting? And hey, aren't these three the very same people who... Whatever, I just need to stop this.
I have whiplash, chat. I have a feeling of whiplash that cannot be explained. How did today start with me screaming about time travel and now we're in a freaking slice of life?
Hey, what's going on here? Even though the three of them had just been practically screaming at each other, now it's so quiet you could hear a pin drop. Are you fighting over something?
I don't know how to put it.
Why did you of all people have to show him now?
Me of all people, is there some sort of problem with me?
Well...
Not exactly with you, but because of you.
Because of me? Why are the three of you fighting because of me?
Because we had dreams. Wait, they were only dreams? Oh no, my time travel conspiracy is to be enough for you girls on me with a Sherlock Holmes.
Huh? Oh.
Hey! Dreams where we kissed you, Sir Takumi. And made me believe that you and I are bound by a red string of fate.
Hold it! You're not the only one.
What? Wait a second, what's going on here? Was this connected to the dreams I had about the three of them?
I can't bring myself to say it. You boss it, you tell him. You in fact want to detach. Don't embarrass me. Why me? Why not? You're involved in this mess too. I mean, yeah, but really embarrassing. But Takumi, we Kyoshige isn't the only one who had a dream like that. She means a dream about kissing you. She's trying to be director, Teclis Boron. Actually, Kirara and I dreamed about it too.
Let me get this straight. While I was knocked out, Kirara, Kyoshige, and Tsubasa.
To quote Hiroko,
Are the girls here in Estrus?
They all had dreams about kissing me, just like I had of them. I'd wondered if maybe I wasn't the only one to have a dream like that after how they were acting towards me yesterday. The three of them must have suspected something was going on, so they arranged this meeting. And as a result, they found out they all had the same dream. But that wasn't the end of it. She claimed she was destined to be with me. Kirara was not amused, so this kicked off a squabble. Tsubasa tried to intervene, but she had the same dream, so she got tangled up in the argument too.
how's this timeline flowchart? Space. How's there was a route? Oh, sorry. If what you're asking is there much space for it? We have enough space to fit like 3 timelines, I'd say. Maybe like 4. However, the other route, if we don't kiss her, is also limited like 4. There you can see bad ends can also go shorter. I can't believe Kyoshi will lynch in on the Holy Jumanji sword. Stop! We're not like that. The Holy Jumanji sword and I are just friends. We share a room together because the rent is cheaper. It's nothing else. You're ridiculous, Turtle. It's not like that.
And that, in short, is how we got here. I see. Yeah, I see. I see.
I swear if you say it one more time, honestly, don't even embarrass me here. That's all you have to say?
Well, I've never experienced anything like this before.
Any more Bolivia's facts you want to state? Even a child could tell you've never had girls who just been an eye during your whole life.
Hey, you loved me in that zombie route, okay?
Child wouldn't know anything about my love life.
More importantly, did you have a dream about kissing me, Sir Takumi? Then we're bound by fate. It's as simple as that.
Well...
did you really dream about her?
What? That can be right. You must have been dreaming about me.
This is so embarrassing. I wish I could just disappear, but I guess there's nothing left to hide. Well... I had a dream about kissing all 3 of you.
What?
All 3? So are all 3 of us bound by fate? Is this a harm ending? Oh, where?
Shut up, you hair-brained moron.
You have a problem with... Okay, like, chat. I feel like we have to remember. Literally, last stream. Was it last stream? 2 streams ago? Like, yeah, a stream or 2 ago. We literally had the roommate ending. Where us, our girlfriend's girlfriend, and our boyfriend were all planning to move in as roommates together. Remember? Good times.
I bet he's truly fate to be with only one of us, and the rest are red herrings.
Maybe. Whatever the reason is. This is a peculiar situation. There's no chalking up to coincidence. The dream I had must have had some kind of meaning. The problem is figuring out what exactly that is.
I carried everything.
Moko!
I'll handle this torrid love affair.
Huh?
Handle?
No Humbly, when it comes to love, everyone is free to make their own choices. It's no place for outsiders abundant with their shrieks of excitement. We should live out our own loves and love the loves that we love.
Is this her attempt at philosophizing?
Hey! Right now, Destiny's calling us to join on her journey. Hey, Bunny Rabbit. If everyone just falls in love willy-nilly, our sense of unity will come crashing down. Even more so if multiple people love the same person. So I'm here to give the order to this love. From now on, you'll fall in love according to the rules I've set. Excuse me, you think you can show completely uninvited in? Without further ado, the rules of the engagement are... 1 round every 25 days. 1-on-1, winner decided by knockout. 1 round every 25 days.
Underline living up to its visual novel tag. It got multiple romance options. Just think, oh, this is gonna be speeding out time travel with the largest story arc. I'm telling you, chat, this route right here, this gets us to the story lock. This gets us to story lock number 1. Right here, right now. 1-on-1. By knockout.
That sounds dangerous.
Obviously, for whatever reason, Takumi is a new hostess for you ladies. New hotness for you ladies. 3 contenders are Karara, Kyoshika, and Tsubasa.
Indeed. I am besotted with Sir Takumi.
Well, however you want to put it. I don't care.
Yeah, I guess I agree.
Hey! But with so many of you madly in love, we can't have y'all making a move at once. That'll only define and that'll be way too much for Takumi to handle. So we'll split the remaining 75 days between the 3 of you. Around tomorrow, day 26 till day 50, one of you will make your move on Takumi. Day 175, and for day 76 to day 100, same deal. You'll confess to receive your answers during the time frame allotted to you. In other words, absolutely no flirt, no corn outside of your time.
I see, so that's why you said 1 round every 25 days.
Exactly. Thanks for the summary. Any questions or objections? Wait a minute. Who put you in charge? Get your nose out of our business.
She's right. We never asked for any rules. You seduced me with your lengthy explanation.
Wow, your bestie Moko goes out of her way to help you. And this is how you speak to her? You didn't really mean it, did ya? Well, come to think of it, maybe having a concrete plan would be good.
I concur. Now that I think about it, it's a great deal. Idea.
Wow, you guys are like so emotionally intelligent. I love it. Takumi, Tsubasa, do either of you have any objections?
No, none for me.
I have so many objections. Where's Yugamu? I mean, think about it. This is crazy. What about how I feel?
Not how you feel, but that's why we're trying to figure out with this game. Hey! Wait, don't tell me. Does Haruto belong to another girl?
That would change everything. Oh shit, it does. At this point in time, from his point of view, it's been like what? $10 days since Nozomi died? Like 4 days since he traveled back in time to go save Nozomi? You saw Mocha with a Cupid? She did, and she rocks that role. In the Mocha route. Moku? I'm gonna Kaku out for Takumi. True, but she did love him in that one round. Nozomi.
That would change everything.
The first person I thought of was Nozomi. Kara. Do I like her romantically? I wonder. Before I got here, I had some thoughts about her as a member of the opposite sex. And she's so important who I still very much want to protect. But at this very moment, I can't say I like her romantically. To me, she's my purpose, the reason I am who I am.
Do I like her romantically? No, she's my purpose, the reason I am who I am. Why haven't the one you had both twins? I don't think Ema would share Kako. Kako's a middle... Wait, what? Wait, Kako is not a middle schooler? They're all high schoolers. What? Why would Kako be a middle schooler? Think she'd say so in Route 0? I would be shocked if they... Wait, Kako and Ema are younger? Wait, what? I assumed everyone here was a high schooler because we're in a high school-ish. Well, maybe I was just going off Danganronpa logic. Is she really a middle schooler? That just makes this even worse.
No, not really. I don't have any objections then.
The problem is I can't like Google this because I'm afraid to look up. I'm terrified to look up anything to do with this game. I refuse to check the wiki. I refuse to... Even just looking up one thing means that like YouTube or Reddit will start like being like, hey, did you hear about this? And then bam, spoiled.
She's precious to me even it's not romantic love. I swear.
Okay, then that's all good. Any other questions then? Just being sure if it's clear. The first slot is from tomorrow until day 50, right? If the first person confesses and human signs today, then what happens? Then we have our winner. The game is over. I'm a believer of pure love. No seconds or thirds. And going earlier gives you an advantage. Wait, Noxie, sound really eager. I can't tell you when the best time slot is. That's for Takumi to decide. A wink.
What does that even mean?
If there's no other questions, then let's figure out who gets to enjoy a taste of romantic whimsy with Takumi when. Keep it fair, the person who wins this rock, paper, scissors gets to pick when they want to go. I'm not gonna lose.
Me neither.
That's the spirit. Oh, but wait. Takumi, could you leave us? Part of the excitement seeing who'll be Cornia tomorrow, right?
Sure.
Chop chop, get out of here, you little Casanova, you.
You know what? Takumi, why go through options and go for the Cupid?
I practically got chased out, leaving the four of them in the cafeteria. So tomorrow there's going to be a competition for my love. Maybe I'm still in a coma.
What do I even say? What do I even say? I'm sticking with this route. I'm interested in this route. I can't say I'm as interested as the other route, but my favorite genre of anime is slice of life rom-com. So we're in the romance route. See you, YouTube. Bye.